up, and I can definitely run over some of the highlights, or at least what I've got. Let me read my notes real quick and see where the fuck I'm at.
Sure.
All right, that one is a 7-1.
Oh, guys, wait.
It's not looking like I saved it. I've got the first session, but I do not have the second sessions.
Yeah, so from what I remember, the last session, you guys met up with Bofo Bracken. He went. You guys learned a little bit of the lore for what was kind of what transpired in the castle during the first session. He went to make a copy of a book that is in deep speech. So that way you guys can take that copy, and he's going to keep the original. Because you kind of explained a little bit of the situation to him, and like the importance of kind of getting some of this info. He didn't go too much into the details. He just kind of showed you a couple pictures where you guys matched, saying this is what came out of the portal. And then that kind of like when that happened, that freaked him out. That's when he went to his friend Hamza, who you earlier met, to go use his magical spells to make a copy of the book. And he said he would be back the following day to meet you. He told you do not leave, and you guys disregarded his request. You left, and now you took a long rest at the Thieves Guild. I guess we'll call it an inn for lack of a better word. So the Thieves Guild Inn, which is where all your characters are kind of highlighted up right now. It was afternoon time, so it's just becoming dark when you guys went there and you took the long rest. So you guys are waking up, and it's gonna be like midnight. So it's gonna be the middle of the night now, and we can kind of go from there. I have the NPC. He is able to bring you to a few different locations from here. So like all the entrances are now locked. So you wouldn't be able to like walk through any of these gates, but he has underground passages that could lead you to the downtown market, the uptown market, outside. So you take the river and go out to the farmlands here, or out to the farmlands
Interrupt
here,
real quick.
or out to the farmlands here. You guys are seeing the same page I'm on, right? And I'm
Correct.
pinging.
Yes.
Can you turn the music off?
Yes, it's too loud.
Yeah.
Music is off. I'll turn it
And
down
then
too in a minute. When I turn
whenever
it back
you get
on.
to a good like stopping point or a good point, I did find my notes, and I can throw in a couple more things as well to help.
Sure, go ahead and take over.
Okay.
It's fine.
Going off what Joe was talking about, we're looking at the salesman that we went to, the Hamza. That's where Severo ended up drinking out of the purple cauldron and
Yeah.
getting super itchy from that, and threw out some of the I guess the traveling that we did, going to the different markets. That's where then Severo stripped down and then had his bloody underwear from the rats and whatnot. We ended up getting into the altercation of the bread salesman, who, as we all know now, is a grifter, and decided to give us very stale, not good bread, hard as a rock. So Cross ended up chucking it into the lake, I think, unless I wrote that down wrong.
No, you did.
That happened.
And in return, we were trying to get our gold piece back because it was such a bad product, that the guards were then called over. And let me catch up here because this is where I stopped at. Alrighty, never mind. I thought that there was going to be a little bit more after what I had read, but yeah. So we went to the market, and then we ended up checking out the library. In there, we ended up fighting a mimic. And then after that, Severo ended up using some of his roguelike connections and finding a thieves' den, which is where we'll pick up at.
There was also something about like farmland or something because we were investigating like the dead animal.
We were definitely talking about like possibly investigating it, so I would be interested in looking into that again.
What's that? I'm sorry.
Several brought up the farmlands, and so we were talking about kind of how it played in and what we could possibly do with them.
Yeah. So you guys wanted to check out the farm?
I'm definitely interested to go check out the farm. It would make sense if there's dying animals that something might be coming from the forest or going to where there's a food supply.
Sure. Yeah, because the
Did you want
areas.
to break into the castle first since it's night, or did you want to go out to the fields in the dark?
So we had taken a long rest the last time that we
Yes.
went in, so it should be daytime now.
It's
Well,
nighttime.
it's you went in when the like sun was going down, so it was at like afternoon, like late afternoon, like 6 p.m.
Okay.
So right now it's like the middle of the night.
Okay.
Yeah. It'd be like, was it 2 in the morning? 1 in the morning.
So are we looking at going like through tunnels and shit?
Yeah, it's gonna be through tunnels, and no matter which way you go, I said you can get to here, 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 and then like the outside of the castle walls for the other two like little farm areas.
Okay.
And then the castle itself, you're gonna have to go through tunnels because everything is underground. That's the only way to exit now. Because the sun is down. Until the sun rises, they don't open the gates. So yeah, the thief at the den sees you guys all wake up. He's like, "Well, you said you wanted to travel. Uh, you said you need my assistance to go somewhere. Where you want to go, and I'll bring you."
Do we want to break into the castle?
Is there anything interesting in the castle?
The castle? He's like, I can get you in the castle, no problem. Take a little bit of swimming, but nothing you guys can't handle.
I'm down to swim.
All right. Well,
I guess we're swimming.
What are our other options?
I
Like as far as like getting to it.
oh, if you want to get to the castle during the day, well, it's been locked for the most part. The only time that the doors unlocked to enter the castle, it's a little town, is when the nobles go out to get food from the marketplace or any other supplies. Otherwise, it's locked up, and there's really no way in. Besides, utilizing the special request that you guys have. But if you were to try and get in during the day, there's guards. They likely stop you unless you have some kind of invitation in.
Yeah, definitely much more risky. How yeah, I definitely think that we could easily swim it depending on how big or I guess the danger might be.
I've done it myself a couple of times. It's not long, 30 seconds underwater. Nothing crazy.
Anybody else ready to do it?
Sure, let's go.
Hells
So we're gonna go for a swim.
All right, you got everything you guys need. Obviously once we get to the castle, I won't be joining you in, but I'll show you how to get in, and then I'll leave a trail on my way back in case you have to exit through the way you came.
Where could we get some supplies right now while it's night?
Oh well, I could bring you to my friend. He's might be sleeping, but if you're gonna spend, as long as you're 100% gonna spend money waking him up, he won't be too upset about it.
Is there any items that you suggest that we would have for this adventure or this trek that we're about to make?
Well, I don't know how long you plan on staying in there. From what I, it depends on what you're doing. If you're just going in there and trying to steal a few things and leave same night, I don't really think you'll need much more than what you have. But if you plan on spending the night in the castle, I don't know. It really depends on what you're doing.
I definitely think for our first time going into the castle, we should make it quick, just so that we can at least try to get like the layout, and then I'm sure we can come back at another time whenever we kind of know what more we want.
Yeah, what
Don't
all do
you
we
worry.
even need in the castle apart from Severus stealing everything?
I don't know if we need anything. Just want it.
We just like the big building.
I mean, look at it.
It is a nice building.
So, what would happen if we got caught while we're trying to use the university's
I would assume we go to jail.
books?
Stuff or like the whatever the other guy we talked to who's cloning a book or whatever.
They're gonna catch us, and I'm gonna have a library book, and they're gonna be like, "Seriously, bro, we lent that out to you for free."
Just leave all the stuff we don't want them to take here then. If we get caught.
If we get caught,
Probably
they
all
might
the
find
stolen
it.
stuff.
Yeah, probably is. What do we know about the people that like are in the castle? Because before I steal from them, I kind of I don't know.
Oh, you want to know a little bit about the nobles that live there?
Yeah, like I don't want to make bad blood with people that might be good, you know.
So, listen, they're rich people. I can tell you, I haven't had too many run-ins with them myself. Um, they don't appear to really care too much about anyone that lives here, but this is a college town for the most part, so most people in here are students and then they leave. There's not like a long time residence unless you are a part of that little village up there. Um, the people that live in the castle, there's a son and a daughter, and a, that's just the single father. Mother died of giving birth to the last child. So they live on their own there, and I mean they're filthy rich. You see the castle is just a small family living in there with their guards, and um, they really don't come out much. To be honest, I haven't seen any of them come out in probably a week or two. Um, but other than that, I don't really know much about them. But before like they were coming out, it was mostly just the kids, and they'd come to the town. They seem nice enough. Father kind of just stayed in the castle for the most part, barely left.
Well, I definitely think going into the castle and at least looking around isn't going to hurt anything. You know, we don't have to take anything. I mean, if we see something we like,
I don't have to take it.
Easier said than done, right?
Yeah.
All right. Well, if you all
so
are
what do you
ready,
guys, what do y'all want to do? Do we want to go into the castle and look at the single father's items? I mean, he is rich, and right now we're pretty broke, and we do have to kill some demons and shit.
I mean, it couldn't hurt.
Valid point.
I mean, that's better to do at night.
Yeah, it definitely is best to do at night. Alrighty, well, let's go.
All
off
right.
we go.
I'm gonna leave all of my shit here just so that like I don't know.
What are you not
Or
taking with you
so
then?
that's actually a very good point. I should probably I'm gonna leave any of my valuables and
No, I'll come get it. The real question is, do we or do we not leave the plague rat? It's still in my inventory.
Still in your underwear.
Oh, Joe, how big is this immovable rod?
Say it one more time.
So how big is this immovable rod that I have?
Forget. Let me check. I think it's not that big, to be honest. Yeah. Well, let me look at it. It is 3 feet long and about like 1 inch like diameter, and it's like 5 pounds. So it's not. It's like kind of big. Like lengthwise, but it's not like heavy or anything crazy like that.
It's big to me because I'm like, what the hell is she? She's 3'7", so
I got all my stuff stored.
Alrighty, sorry, I'm back. I was talking to Kayla.
No
Did
problem.
I miss anything other than taking stuff off?
Nope.
uh,
The guide's ready when you guys are.
yeah,
Alrighty.
I'm ready.
I've got. Do we have? Do we need any rope or anything?
I have a rope, so
Okay, perfect.
get that here.
I will leave my rope.
I've got a tinderbox just in case we need to dry some shit. We got this.
And I got
All right.
some
Well,
rope thieves tools. I got all the things. Ball bearings. I don't know sure
Yeah.
what that's for.
Putting your hand and punching people in the mouth with.
I
you
guess
go.
I'll take my rope
They're actually used for blowing in people's eyes.
then. Why not?
Pocket sand.
All right. So he takes you guys from where you're resting out through the basement of his house, and then in the basement he opens up like a almost like a cellar door, and when he opens it, it leads into a dark tunnel. He lights up a torch, hands it to one of you guys, and he has a torch for himself. Um, and he just motions for you guys to follow. So the tunnels are very dark. They're I don't know, maybe like 4 feet wide
For
and
you guys,
like
I
five and a
have
half
dark
feet tall. So
vision.
you have to crouch for the some of you will have to definitely crouch to walk through this. Um, and obviously if you have the torch, you want to hold out in front so you're not burning yourself or the ceiling. But you guys you go through. It's like you can tell it's like damp. Because as you know, you're gonna be traveling like this, so you're under the little bay. I mean, the little like river or creek thing here, and you're gonna walk for a while. You can see once you get to after you've been walking probably for like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, you can see kind of the path branches off. You have one path going to the right, one path going to the left, and then one that continues forward. And you guys just continue forward. Um, and then you get to another part after maybe another like 15 minutes where it's the ceiling's dripping more. And he just looks back and says, "Don't worry about the leak. It's the creek always has a few drips here, but it's never broken. Um, not since I've been alive, anyway." So you pass through, and then he brings you guys to the uh through the tunnel. It kind of gets to a point where you start going up small hill, and then it kind of dips back down. Um, and it opens up once you get to after that incline. Once you start to go back towards a decline, it opens up and it gets really wide and it gets a lot taller. That's when he looks at you and goes, "Okay, from here, you just swim straight through, and then you should see the light from the torches for the castle. And then once you're in there, you'll be in the actual basement of the castle. Um, I will warn you, this is they do some sometimes they do bathing in here. They'll dump things in there sometimes. So the just be careful as you're surfacing. Make sure there's nothing floating or nobody else in there with you. But other than that, this is the easiest way in and out without being detected. As I said, unless someone's in there already. But this is the basement. Most people don't use this anyway.
I would like to make a perception check.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to see if there's anybody that is going to spot us.
Well, from where you are now, you wouldn't be able to hear or see anybody. You're gonna have to go underwater for about 30 seconds to swim forward. So you'd
Yep.
have to get in the water before you'd be able to tell that.
Alrighty. Do we need a roll for swimming?
Well, the only thing I'll ask is, does anyone's character is not capable of swimming,
I know
or
of.
does everyone know how to swim?
Where would it specify
Swim.
that?
That's gonna be your character specific, so it's like you'd make that up.
Okay.
So if you're a poor swimmer or something, now's time to speak up so the group can maybe help you. Otherwise, if you're good at swimming, no, you won't need to roll. It's pretty simple swim. Like any average person that knows how to swim should be able to do this.
How deep was
Rolls,
the water?
drowns.
How
Yeah,
deep's the water? I never swam to the bottom, but it's I don't know. I'd imagine it's probably shallow here, and then it gets a little deeper as you go down, maybe 10 feet, 15 feet. I don't know. I never swam to the bottom.
Fair enough.
Whenever I've entered the castle, I've always just swam straight to it.
I am wearing a full suit of armor,
That could prove.
so I'm debating if I should just leave it here and hope that it's here when I get back, or if I should run the risk.
If you leave your armor here, no one but thieves walk this path. It should still be here.
No one but thieves.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, that'll be there.
I'm gonna take my chances. If y'all see me struggling, help me out.
I'll be the first to loot your corpse.
Perfect.
The guy that led you here says, "So listen, I'm gonna leave this torch. You should leave the torch that you have. And when you're done, if you come back this way, grab the torches, light them. I'm gonna leave a red mark. It's as you know, we just went straight, so it should be easy. But you'd be surprised how easy it is to get lost. I'll leave a red mark on the wall. All I ask for you to do is, as you walk past it, burn it, so the next traveler doesn't make a mistake.
Okay.
All right." So he puts his torch down. It's still lit. And he takes out a small torch from his pack, lights it, and then starts exiting. And you can see as he walks, he'll rub his hand against the wall and until he's kind of out of sight. So you have that extra torch there for if you guys exit out this way, and then the ones that you guys have now. So you have an option. You could either bring it with you, and then it's going to get wet. So obviously you have to dry it off before you use it again. But you leave it here, or you can bring it in with you to the castle. That goes for both torches, I guess.
We should at least have maybe 1 or 2 torches with us, just in case the castle is very dark. We may not
Sure,
want to
you
light
and
them in
I
the
have
castle.
night vision.
Well, we do, but Sonya doesn't.
Who does not have who does and doesn't have night vision? Just curious, because right now this whole walk through the tunnels, I didn't even think about that. The night vision would have made it a lot easier for some of you
I
guys.
have it because effort.
Me,
You have
yeah,
it in crossed.
me, Luco,
Night
and
vision or dark vision? Or
dark
Dark
vision. It's
vision,
just
or both.
grayscale.
Okay.
The
Yeah.
same thing.
Okay, yeah, I have that.
I do not.
So just Sona can't see in the dark.
Yep.
Got
You
it.
can hold my hand to the castle.
No.
That's why we
If
have
need
the
be.
rope.
I'm here.
All
right. So yeah, whenever you guys are ready, if you want to enter the water, swim under, if you want to investigate, whatever you want to do.
So we will start swimming.
So who's a good swimmer?
I'm assuming this a normal swimmer.
Yeah, it's
Maybe
that's
somebody-
completely character specific. I'm not making it a like a role for that. If
Yeah,
it's more like
I'm-
character. If you want to know how to swim, make your character swim, and if not, then they don't know.
Okay. Well, I'll go ahead and swim over with Sonya so that she can see. Since I'm not a great swimmer, I'm gonna need help, and so I cross whenever you're ready, Sonya.
All right, I'm ready.
Oop, that wasn't it.
Yeah, I'll move your character. Sorry about that. Right now, you guys are kind of under the castle, like here. You're not actually up on this thing. You're underneath.
Gotcha.
Okay.
All right, so you guys are swimming.
Yep.
Copy that. So you guys jump into the water. From what you can tell, there's absolutely nothing in the water with you. You see no movement, hear no movement, feel nothing like in the water, and you swim underneath. Like it's like just a rock ledge that dips into the water. You have to dive under it a little bit, and you follow that to the other side. And when you reach the other side, you can tell there's nobody in there. At least there's nobody in the water. And then you can go ahead and surface if you want. Try and investigate whatever you want to do here.
I pop both my eyes out of the water.
So yeah, if you pop out of the water and it's pretty dark, you can't really see too much.
I foolishly say, Sonya, can you see anything out there?
No dipshit.
Let me grab your characters. Oh, you can grab your own characters? Nice.
Yeah.
I was on the draw thingy. Boop.
So you can only see right now this little like octagon, right?
Correct.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So You surface here. It's extremely dark. For those that don't have dark vision, it's pitch black. For everyone else, you can kind of see the room. There's really nothing in this room. It's empty. You just see the door here. There's no torches or anything in this room. It looks like if you wanted to have light, you'd have to bring your own torch in here. But there's no like mounts for torches. It's just a room where people would come in. Sometimes they use it for bathing. You know, whatever it might be. Um, so yeah.
I'm not sure it matters, but we should be able to see 60 feet.
Well, this door's closed, so you can't
Okay.
see. When you open the door,
Well,
I'll illuminate the rooms for you.
well, 60 feet and dim.
I'm gonna open the door.
This
Alright, so you open
if
the
there's
door.
no torches or anything like that, this would be dark, so it'd only be 30 feet.
Feel polygon reveal.
I'm gonna slowly peer out of the door, like I'm gonna open it, but like be peeking my head out a little bit.
Okay. Can you do 30 feet snap for me so that way I can show?
Yes.
I can just draw the line. All right. Give me 1 second.
Teamwork.
All right. So you peek through this door, and what you can see to your right is you see some wine barrels. They're covered in cobwebs. It's a very dark, dank area. You can smell like it's like mildew. You know what I mean? Because this is a basement and it's a very like damp, just dingy place. Not necessarily the best for storing wine. So who knows the condition of the wine barrels? And then if you look to your left, you have a lot of liquor here. Let me reveal a little more.
Okay.
So you have some of these like liquor bottles here, and right next to the liquor bottles is a person that looks like they had their intestines ripped out, and their blood is just spewing onto spewed onto the floor. From what you can see, it's dried, and it looks like they've probably been there for at least a couple days. You could smell their body. It's kind of rotting. It's giving off a just disgusting, terrible odor. Yeah. So that's where you're at right now.
I no longer think these are good people.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm thinking I kind of agree, bud. Does somebody want to go check out around there a little bit sneakier than me?
I got it. Loot the corpse.
I mean, go for it. Honestly, let's see what he's got.
I mean, you gotta investigate.
It's still
Exactly. How do we know if he's good or bad? Maybe he's a robber trying to
Yeah.
steal their
Hmm.
wine.
Is it
Maybe.
still dark in there? Or is there light?
I don't think you can see yet.
Oh, fine.
Everything's still gray for me.
Yeah, you have the only way you're gonna be able to see is torchlight. So looks like someone step forward. So you step forward, you see more. This room is a huge from what you can see, even past like where it's a little dark, you can kind of see the room goes on, and from all intents and purposes, it looks like it's just like a wine cellar. There's countless alcohol bottles, different types. You have wine, whiskey, rye, like vodka, all kinds of different types of liquor, just being stored in here. I don't know if anyone's has a knows a lot about like mixology and has great knowledge on liquor, but from what you could
Oh
tell,
yeah. Come here.
so yeah, if anyone does, from what you tell, it's some of the stuff is quite good, popular, and um, powerful liquors, and then there's some other obviously like cheaper liquors that maybe you would use for like less impressive guests. Um, so yeah, you guys are moving into the room. You're investigating. What did let me ping you. What are you checking out the corpse?
Oh yeah.
I'm
What's the
checking
corpse
out
Give me
to
a,
see the
D10 roll.
bottles.
What's the
I'm
corpse?
curious. Are they missing more cheap ones or more expensive ones? What kind of guests are these people having over?
So you look the you're gonna do 1 D10. So yeah, so you loot this guy's corpse and you find 1 copper piece on him.
Ooh.
He was from what you could tell too. So while you're close, this person is wearing a suit of armor. So it looks more like he was either a guard or some kind of
Ooh.
knight or a soldier more than he was like a guest or someone just like a resident.
Well, he must not pay his men well.
And then as for your question, oops, about the liquor, uh, the person that whoever set this liquor cabinet up is looks like they suffer from a little bit OCD. So it's in alphabetical order, and then it's in order from I guess what you'd say is like good to bad. So a few of these really high class bottles are actually missing from the top shelf.
So can I take this dude's armor? Or
The armor is so his innards are laying out through the armor, so the armor is pretty
He was
destroyed.
wearing bloody underwear and a rat. I think it's
I mean,
like,
yeah,
so I
if
don't
you want to
think
take
that's gonna deter
his
him.
tattered armor, you can, but there's plenty of holes in it right now where you'd be vulnerable.
Severo, if you take that, at least wash it off, please.
I'm not gonna wear
Oops,
it.
move forward. So let me,
Oh. Yeah, you can sell it. Just
Or
wash
scrap
it
it, I
off.
guess.
I don't want to smell dead
Who's
rat
gonna
again.
buy armor that's filled with whole blood all over it, intestines hanging off?
I
Remember
spent
now?
the last month smelling dead rat.
You
What-
know that's still in my inventory right now, right?
Yep, I can
Yes,
smell
I'm
it.
aware.
so
What kind of wounds are these with this guy? Like, are they like? Can we
so
tell if it's man?
can you
Or...
give me a investigation roll for that? Whoever else wants to investigate the wounds, go for it.
I can't see, so. So all I hear is y'all doing stuff. You're talking about armor.
All right, Brandon, you do investigation on the body and the wounds. Oh, okay. So and yeah. So you guys do an investigation on the body, and then Brandon, you're able to see that this person clearly had something extremely strong like break through the metal pieces of his armor. Um, but after more investigation, you can tell that not only was the armor broken by something that had a lot of strength, it looks like there's like something was trying to either dig in or bite in or dig out of this person's insides. So they're missing some like internal organs, and it looks like they died a very painful, slow death. And then
We
oops, as you move forward, you can see another person. This person is just this is a woman, and she has a gaping hole in her back where like right in the center of her back, and part of her spine, all of them is missing. She does. You can tell from looking at her that she was not like a knight or a soldier, so she looks more like maybe a guest, a maid, or someone that like a resident.
are these two different types of wounds. Like the one on the knight, he like something chewed through his stomach and then armor, correct? Or did it? Or
Yeah,
the armor and
that's
then
what
the
it looks
stomach?
like because you got the roll on this one was crit, so they could tell it was in, not out. So something was going into it.
Not out of it.
Correct.
And the lady in front of me had her spine basically ripped out. So that's like
Yeah.
that's probably two different types of monsters we could possibly running into. Maybe
Yeah,
a big ass rat.
it's safe to say from this investigation that the wounds are not made by the same thing.
Ooh, okay. So we'll have to keep our eyes out for more than just one thing. Um, can I check her body?
What are you checking?
I just want to find out a little bit more about her. What if she, I don't know, helps us know anything else in the future? Um,
So from what you could see around her, she had a around her body besides the blood, there's a broken bottle of liquor that looks like either she used to try and like defend herself with and it fell out of her hands, or maybe she was carrying it and she was ambushed, and then it fell out of her hands and broke on the ground, shattered. From what you tell, also when the bottle hit, she didn't end up grabbing the bottle again, trying to use the shattered piece. You could tell once the bottle hit, that was it for the break. Um, the liquor that spilt there is dried by now, so it definitely seems like it's been a couple of days at the least since all the dried blood and then the stench from the bodies. But other than that, she doesn't really tell you too much more. Uh, physically, it's just the wounds.
Okay.
The wound on this one is slightly different. The wound on the knight is something broke through the armor and is trying to, like, as I said, either dig in or bite into. While this one, you can clearly tell something was definitely trying to go inside, but it's not. It doesn't look like it was bite marks. It looks like a clean break, spinal
Mhm.
column removed, and then just the wound just is like opened even larger. That's pretty much all you can see from that.
Okay.
And then for the rest of the room, you have a door here, and then I don't know if you guys can see this. It shows a door. It is not, for all intents and purposes, it's not a door. It's just a stone wall. There's no. I didn't make the map, so it's there's nothing like hidden back there either. Ignore it, please.
No
There's
problem.
only, from what you tell, it's just one entrance, and it's right here.
Okay.
Right, I gotta loot this second corpse real quick.
Uh, she has nothing on her.
Oh, lame.
I'm gonna peer through this door again.
Sure. 1 second.
Go.
So as you creak the door open, you're able to see into the room. 1 second. So you're able to see into the room, and it has it's a kind of a strange looking room. It has a lot of very long steps, but very short elevation. So it goes up a little bit, but it's only about like 5 feet, but it has a bunch of steps. So it's kind of a weirdly designed room. But there's no other in this room for you, Sona. There's 2 torches. You have one here and one here, so it kind of lights up the room a little bit. So you guys have full vision of the whole room.
Thank God.
And that includes Sona, even she can see. And then you have one doorway here, and then no other entrances or exits. You guys are adventuring in.
Um,
Um,
so there's no traps since Severo's already down there.
Yep. Severo rushed down the weird staircase, and there is no traps.
okay, then I'll follow. Spikes him down. Oh, what a shame.
Oh,
To
no.
the books.
Big ass log.
Game over. All right, so you're at this next door. What are you guys gonna do? You continue forward.
Push the door open.
Please don't kick it.
Like, freak it a little bit.
All right, so you push the door open, and inside of this room, there's actually, you'll see in a second. Sorry, I'm trying to reveal it. Perfect. So you open the door, and inside of this room, there's a fire. It's still going, even from what you could tell. That's been neglected for a couple of days, as like the bodies have been down here. Um, but the fire's still going. You can tell this is like a big kitchen area from the obvious. Uh, you have the table, the knives, different cooking materials. Some of this is spoiled now. You have meat that's been sitting out on the table here, some vegetables, and then obviously to your left and right, you have more dead bodies. These guys are also wearing like this is more like chainmail armor. These are 2 knights, and then they were murdered, and it's pretty apparent just from looking at them. They have the similar wounds to the first knight you saw in the hall. Um, but other than that, it's just a regular kitchen, just a couple dead bodies, and Loot, yes.
There's
Um,
fires still going as well.
yeah, the fire is still going, so that's why you have so much light in this room. It's you definitely tell it's been burning. There's a lot of like fully burnt logs in there. But when they did create this fire, it was pretty massive. They use this for cooking large meals. So if you're looking for loot, what are you looting here? You're looting what now? Because I'll explain a little bit more about the room. This is like a table here where you see plates, and there's a few drawers. This here looks more like a pantry. So from the outside looking in, you'd assume it has some food. Um, Maybe that's where they store some of the vegetables and things like that. On the cutting board, you see, excuse me, the cooking table, you see a cutting board, a couple of knives, um, and then you have over here a sink, which is a pretty developed thing to have in the castle. So they have like they don't have water like for a faucet, but they do have a whole drainage unit that looks like there's some kind of piping system in the castle. And they have the water to rinse with, some vegetables that are not rotten, some meat that is rotten, and then on here is just uh, what was a boiling pot of water is now completely evaporated. So it's just a pot sitting on a burnt out stove. There's no more fire for this part. What else is in the room? You have two doors here. You have one here, and I'm sorry, I have to reveal. Um, so you guys are in here, be able to see it. And then you have another door at the top of the kitchen. So you have three doors that you have not investigated, a pantry, and then a cabinet for the cutlery and plates.
I'm gonna check the cabinets that I'm in front of
Sure.
and see if there's anything in there that can give us a clue.
Sure. So you open the drawers and you don't find anything that would give you a clue what's going on. It's pretty basic. You have silver cutlery, a couple fancier looking cutlery with like jewels in them. Um it's like there's silver, but they also it looks like they have like red jewels or blue jewels like engraved into like the edges of where you hold the knives, spoons, or forks. And otherwise then you have like basic silverware,
I take it.
of course.
Dope.
So I'll add a party loot second for this just for this like castle adventure,
Mm-hmm.
and then you guys can distribute it later.
Yep.
um I'm trying to remember how to do that. Just the party
I
loot.
can also track it on my document as well.
You want to track it then? That'd
Yep,
be
I can.
easy. So you'll have you're taking everything or you're just taking some things?
Um, read off what it is, and then I'll say yes or no.
Well, you're gonna have like a dozen plain like silverware, like so a dozen sets. So you'd have fork, knives, spoon of just plain silverware, and
I
then
want the stuff with the jewels.
so it's gonna be four pieces, right? So it'd be enough for four different people. So four forks, knives, spoons with they're also made, it looks like silver or metal or some kind of steel, and then they have the jewels in them. You just put like red and blue jewels for the engravings.
Yep.
And then that's it for silverware. And then the plates are pretty basic, nothing too fancy about them. They're just white plates with like looks like blue dyed paint around them to make them look fancy, but they're pretty basic.
Okay. I'm cool with just the jeweled silverware.
Sure.
I'll sell for a pretty penny in another town.
Anything else you guys want to investigate?
Check out the
Yeah, loot those
pantry.
corpses.
You gonna loot the corpses? All right.
Yep.
Give me 2d8s, please. Give me one more. Wow.
I think I might have just pressed 1 on that one on accident.
Okay, you
Yeah,
can
you,
reroll it.
you only typed one. That's
Yeah,
not a rule.
well, I don't know.
It looks weird. I'm
It
not
would
sure.
put the dice thing with behind the one if it was a roll.
All I know is if you roll a one again, then he's,
Hey.
he's not gonna... Okay, there you go. So the first night that's dismembered night, you walk up to, you start feeling around his body and you find one whole copper. So you're feeling kind of discouraged.
Some poor nights.
Yeah, I feel a little discouraged. These knights aren't very properly paid. Maybe that's why they're dead. But the next knight you come up to has a little more loot on him. He at least has 8 copper, so that's you're you're happy to find that. Same thing for the loot. I'm gonna put all of the loot together and you guys can distribute it. So oops, add 9 copper to the loot page.
Will do.
We're actually
you.
at 10.
I was gonna let you keep that one, but you put 10 then. That's fine. Yeah. So put 10. We're gonna put it all in there.
And I get a gold piece for being honest. Thank you.
How many copper pieces in a gold piece?
I think it's 100 per silver. Something like that. I gotta look it up. I don't remember.
Like 10,000 for coffee.
Literally. Here, take my penny.
You're welcome. You can even keep that one for yourself.
That way we can go buy some more bread.
There you go. Perfect. Some stale
Which, now that
bread.
I think about it, we give a gold piece for fucking bread.
No, we give a fake one.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
okay,
fake.
good.
Yeah.
Good.
Because that guy was
Woo.
clearly marking up his price because he had a guard there to make you pay.
That's right. Didn't Luco save us there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Rather
Yes,
would
he
have
did.
just killed him.
Smack down an
Yeah,
illusionary
I feel you
coin and
there.
walk off.
I also wanted to. That guy's not a honest salesman.
Yep, deserves to die.
Yeah. Real jerk.
I'm gonna check
Alright,
the
so what
pantry.
else do you guys want to do here? The only things really left to check out are this pantry, and then obviously you can see the stuff that's on the table, right? You got a butcher's knife, another like chef's knife, moldy meat. Nothing too crazy
I'm
in
going to
this room.
inspect the moldy meat.
I'm
Sure.
going
Yep, that's what I wanted to do. Let's see what kind of meat it is. If
Can I
it's
get
animal or
Yep, that's meat.
can I get an investigation check from whoever's checking out the meat, please?
yes.
So you look at the meat, and oops, from what you can tell, it just looks like it's been sitting out too long.
Stinks.
Yeah, it's just stinky, smelly meat. But
Yeah.
when Luco looks at it, he could see that's not just molds sitting on the meat. It's actually it looks like almost the same thing that that rat was covered in. There's like it's like a black sticky mold on it. It's not the same thing. It's not the goo that was around like the rat's eyes and then that the rat was like bleeding out of. It was, but this is still has like a black like molds resembling close to that.
And these are the rats in the courtyard, correct?
Yeah, these are the rats that you have are the rat that was in the marketplace downtown
Okay.
marketplace.
The one in my pocket.
Yeah, what you saw when you went to the courtyard for the the school were birds that had the black goo around their eyes, but they were not dead. They were still alive.
Come.
Can't check out this pantry.
You guys did some investigating on that, and from what you saw when you did the investigating, downtown market animals are dead, farms animals are dead, the school animals are not dead yet. They're just sick.
I wonder if there's an aura around that school then. Maybe next time that we stop back into the school, we should ask them why those rats are doing better there than outside of the gates of the school.
Yeah.
Can I check out the pantry?
These knives. Actually, no, you go ahead, Ruben. Sorry.
Check out the pantry.
You can check out the pantry. So you open up the pantry, and as soon as you open up, you're hit with a nice smell of rotten food. Once again, inside there's some meat, and it rotted. It has a similar mold that the meat on the table has, but all the vegetables that are in there are still okay. None of them molded over. None of them rotted. They're still in decent condition, or at least when they bought them, like this similar condition to when they first procured them. But all the meat spoiled.
So other stuff is doing just fine, but the meat is just getting very spoiled. I'm assuming quickly. Granted, probably not the best of conditions down here. It's not a refrigerator.
Yeah, it's not a fridge, but
How do I know
I
what a
mean,
fridge is, though?
that's definitely an observation. None of the vegetables or greens or anything like that, or grains even have spoiled. It's just the meat.
Does the vegetables have any black mold on them?
No. So if you want, you do investigation roll to see the condition of the vegetables. Yeah, so from what you can tell, if you wanted to take the vegetables, need them, they're good to go.
No.
Pretty basic stuff: carrots, parsley,
I'm gonna
celery.
take them out and put them on the table, kind of spread them out.
Yeah, spread them out. Just different kind of vegetables. You have potatoes, carrots, parsley, celery, lettuce, cabbage. All of it looks like in decent condition.
Have we touched the goo yet?
I mean,
Yes.
so have.
Only the one that shoved the rat down his pants.
It's fine.
Several. Will you grab some of this meat real quick? All right, and now I'm gonna pick up some of these the vegetables on the table and put them towards this middle. And I'm just curious what the black mold is affecting. So I don't know, put the vegetable on top of the meat that Severos kept holding.
Sure. When you do that, nothing happens.
Okay.
Hey, Sarah, let's throw that meat in one of those dead bodies.
Say throw it in the dead body.
Yes.
Okay. I
Can
am
he
right
roll
for
the
his
throw?
face.
If you want to,
Yes.
If you want to throw it, yeah, I'll make you roll for comedy purposes. Give
I'm gonna try
me
to do
a
I'm gonna try to do a backflip at the same time.
give me an athletics check for this throw.
Oops. I'm not sure what just happened there.
Athletics. Okay, so 10, yeah. You throw it and it hits the knight on the ground. Nothing happens. It just bounces off of him and lays on him.
I mean, honestly, what else could we be really expected?
True.
I'm down to throw it at more stuff.
He raises up from the dead as a zombie. So what's the next move?
Several. Will you throw it in the fire?
Sure. I like how nobody else will touch it.
Yeah, I'm gonna touch that. Throw it.
So you throw it in the fire. Just starts.
Wait.
Yeah,
Oh,
you
no.
throw.
Backflip.
Athletics check, please.
That was over the cut board.
I'm doing acrobatics.
Well, you do a flip and you stick the landing, but you almost tip over. So you take a step to your right. You have to lean on the table. It was a close call, but luckily you're able to make it happen. You throw the meat inside, and it just slowly starts to cook. Nothing different about it than I guess if you cooked a regular piece of meat, from at least from
Does
what
it
you can
smell
see.
any worse? Because I'm just trying to make sure it's not like noxious.
No,
like-
it's not. Nothing
So
like
you decided to do that in a closed room.
from,
Worth a shot.
luckily for you guys, it's not noxious. Nothing like that's happening. It just smells like rotten meat being cooked.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Anybody, is there anything else in here that y'all want to check out? I think we've done just about everything we can with that meat.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm
Other
I'm
than
good
cut
in
it
this
up.
room.
We haven't cut it up.
No, we're not doing that.
You can also eat it.
Several. I'm gonna open up this door slowly.
All right. So, hold on. You open up that door. I have to zoom out a little bit.
I don't like the so
Sophie's Cthulhu.
concerning.
Several, grab the burnt meat. We're gonna chuck it at somebody.
So, you open up the door here, and then it reveals this room. The first thing you see as soon as you open the door is a hunched over body. You could tell from looking at it, it had similar injuries to its that one. Thank you. Had similar injuries to its back, its side. It's missing. You could see it's clearly missing parts of its torso where a normal human would be dead. It's not moving; it's just standing there, staring right forward at these wooden planks. And then this room was also, you could smell the smell of rotting bodies. You have something here. Um, from what you can see, there's a person laying on the floor and their head's completely missing. There's no remnants of its skull or anything like that. The head's completely gone. For the rest of the room, besides the obviously two important things here, you have like a blacksmith's. I don't know what's necessarily called, like iron, where they smelt. Yeah, the smelting
Forge.
station. Yeah, forge. An empty table, and then over here some pieces for smelting and creating weapons. So this looks like where they would do like some blacksmith work. Um, but other than that, there's no other like swords or anything already created. The room's empty. It's just materials to do smelting. This dead body that's missing his head, and then this decrepit looking creature in front of you that's missing parts of its torso and uh, almost lifelessly twitching, just staring at the wooden planks in front of it. From when you opened the door, it did not notice you, did not hear you.
I'm gonna
And it
slowly
just
back away before I alert it because I think that's a zombie, but I'm whispering this shit because I'm like freaked out. I'm like, oh shit, it's a fucking zombie.
I'm going to advance towards it.
can you give me
Sure.
a stealth check.
Like you to know.
Would I be able to tell what this is just from all of my research and
Yeah,
whatnot?
if you do if you give me a perception check and yeah, take a look. As for the stealth check, you pass the stealth check. You're able to sneak up close. You can get a good look at it. If you guys both want to do a perception check, see what this thing is, see if you identify it. I'll give you advantage because you're close to it since you're able to sneak up on it.
Do I need to do something different for that?
Nope, you just roll and then we'll take the bigger of the two numbers.
Yay.
Yeah. So from the distance that you're at, you're unable to really tell what that is. But as I'm sorry, when you get closer, you still can't tell what it is. It's kind of difficult to see. This is maybe the first time you run into something like this. But as for Google, you look and you can't, from this distance, you can't really tell exactly what you're looking at. You assume it's something that's dead, but you can't be for sure from that far away.
It has a head, right?
It has a head. You can tell
Not for long.
it has a head.
Can I shove the dead rat in its mouth?
Its back is facing you, so you'd have to
Oh, I gotta
kind of
sneak
like
behind it.
yeah, you'd have to kind of do like a what is that when they put the rag in people's face, chloroform them. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Rat.
Rat.
All right. So you sneak up behind this thing, and you pull the rat out of your underwear and you jam it into its mouth. As you do it, it flails and turns around, and now you can clearly tell once it locks eyes with you, it has a dead gray eyes. Its face is rotted, its skin is rotted, and you can clearly tell this is a zombie. And
That was a rat hanging out of its mouth.
yeah, the rat's just lifelessly hanging out of its mouth. It didn't bother to remove it, and then it just lunges for you. So, we're gonna do a roll for initiative.
I'm
'Cause
gonna
you
join in
angered
as
the
well.
Zombie.
We'll have to find out if the dead rat has any effects on the zombie. See, this is how you do things right here.
It's called research.
One
It's called
second.
research, exactly.
uh,
Oh, I'm about to fuck this
something.
zombie up. Oh shit.
How do I forgot. It's been a minute. How do I create the initiative list?
It should be underneath the what is it? The ruler, maybe. But there's there's like a timer symbol somewhere.
Timer symbol. Let me see if I can find it.
Should be on the left side. There's some timer symbol over there that you click and it'll just pop up with the turn thing.
Yep, you're right. All right, can you guys roll for initiative again? Sorry if the initiative
Oh, there it is.
and then
No, I'm gonna get a 1 now.
The rat did something.
-1.
Zombie got -1, don't worry.
That rat was something.
-5.
All right, so let me put it in order. Ascending, descending. All right, so Sony, you're up first.
I think it's Luca first.
Shows 25 for you. Luco has 21.
Okay.
Just 20 for me.
Yeah, I see 20.
Yeah.
I see 21, 25, -1.
Where's Sona's roll? Oh, she gets +5 on initiative though,
Oh.
I guess.
Wait, where's.
No, I rolled a 15. It's +5, so it's 20.
Why does it have 25 for you then? All right, that's fine. Then we'll give it to I'll edit it. Luco, you're up
I
first.
do not see Severo. Severo's not in here.
Oh, I think you know what it did? I think it took everyone's and put it in twice.
I see somebody as -1.
That's the zombie. That's actually
Okay.
the
Yeah,
map.
there's
To be
Yeah.
shows
The whole
up
map.
as a
Yeah,
but
this
that's the
map.
zombie.
Avatar. Map.
Oh.
Right. So Severo didn't roll.
Roll again, Taylor.
Click on your avatar person first and then click initiative. Otherwise, it won't pop up in turn order.
Ruben, you'll have to show him how to do the initiative button like you did for me. That was super helpful.
Yeah. Yeah.
Again.
Do I need to re-roll as well? I'm not seeing myself up there.
Yeah, I'm not seeing you either. There we go. Severo's on there now.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Talking about.
24. Okay, there we go.
There we go.
And there's everybody.
All right, so let me get rid of this one. Move you up. So Severo is 24. Severo,
Yeah.
you're up first then.
Punch him in the dick.
Do I have advantage or no?
No, because you're not in stealth anymore. You give yourself away when you shove the rat in his mouth.
What are you talking about?
Oh, it's funny as fuck.
Alright, let me see. It's-
24, so that hits and did 13 piercing damage. Yeah, go ahead and describe your hit.
I jam it right into the face, spearing the rat and spearing its head with my rapier.
All right. As you
Right.
pull your spear back out, the zombie's mouth like released due to the impact, and then the rat is now shish kebabbed onto your rapier.
Perfect.
All right. So the zombie takes that damage and is now Luco's turn.
Well,
It's not a barbecue if you don't light it on fire, you know what I'm saying?
so I can see everything. What's this right here?
That's
Nothing.
Bob.
It's the ghost of the rat.
Who's there?
Nothing was supposed to be there. I don't know. I must have pulled something on accident.
The
That's
ominous
awesome.
Thing.
It's just the only thing in the room is the zombie and the dead body. There's no nothing else.
That's what they want you to believe, man.
Set the dead body on fire. We need no more
Throw myself in
zombies.
that corner. And then, what to do? What?
Yep.
Let's just do a firebolt.
Please don't burn down the castle again.
It's stone floors.
Don't worry, there's nothing flammable in this room.
That was one time.
All right, so the firebolt hits, and it hits the zombie for
I think it's just the 2.
2 damage. So, all right. That's you did a move too, so that'd be your turn. So Sona, you're up.
Alright. She's gonna run
You can
in.
see in this room there's over here you have torch over like where the blacksmith would work, and then over this you'd have a torch where the blacksmith would use like for his materials. So the room's decently lit. You're able to see for the most part.
Gotcha.
You definitely see the zombie boy that got a little bit lit on fire and stabbed in the face.
I'll run in. Run in and just baseball swing it with my staff.
See what you got. Okay. Roll for damage that the 9 actually hits.
37.
So you come into this room sprinting, and you just slam your quarterstaff into this zombie's head like a baseball bat, and the zombie's jaw comes flying off, bounces off the wall close to Luco here, and then its head is completely tilted back now, and you can see it's just looking straight up at the ceiling. Its neck clearly broken. It stumbles forward, and it looks like it's on its last dead legs. Cross, you're up. Zombie's looking pretty messed up right now.
After Sonya just smacked the shit out of the zombie, I'm gonna
Yeah, he's been shish
charge toward
kebabbed
it.
and burnt.
It's ready for the home run.
And I'm gonna I don't know, charge, shield bash, whatever it might be, and I'm gonna try to knock it into this area. See if
Perfect.
that
Can
does
you give
anything.
me a roll for that?
I sure can. Would that be would it be strength?
Give me do you have can you just give me like a bludgeoning attack roll if you have a bludgeoning weapon? Just want to see what you get.
Oh yeah.
That's for
Whew.
the dirt.
Whew.
Yeah, so go ahead and describe exactly what we want to do. That hits, and that's
All
gonna
right,
kill.
I run up, shield, glaive, just smash right into that fucking zombie after Sonya just got done smacking it over towards me. You know, hit him a little bit here, and they start charging him into this, and then kind of throw him in because I'm assuming these are like wood planks and stuff.
Yeah, they're wood planks.
Yeah, and I slam the dead zombie, the zombie, I suppose, into the planks, trying to break the planks.
Yeah, so we need to go ahead. You can describe it as however you want here because it's gonna work.
Alrighty. I bust open the planks, and I don't know, now looking.
Yeah, so when you do that charge, the zombie hits the planks, and it ends up breaking some of the wood, and the wood gets pretty sharp on some points, and the head that was barely hanging on from the baseball swing, that wooden plank being just sharp enough actually takes the rest of it off. So the zombie gets decapitated between your shield and the wood, and the head rolls down and lands right in front of Severo's feet, and those dead eyes that you first saw Severo when you walked in the room. Same staring up at you. You can't tell if the zombie's 100% dead or if it's just more dead now.
Cough. Add to inventory.
Yes.
Yeah, if you want to take the zombie head, I'm not going to stop you there. That's up to you.
Do you think that the zombie will try to eat the rat in your bag?
I mean, it doesn't have a jaw, so.
I think I'm gonna keep it there.
Perfect. Fuck yeah. I like the rat.
All right, so that was a easy dub for you guys. That's 50 XP for everybody. So go ahead and add that in.
Level up, sucker.
Yay!
How much
Oh,
did you
nice. You
say?
guys leveled?
Yes.
Yep.
Apparently.
Cool. Perfect.
How much are we
Um,
adding in?
50.
Alright.
Do we want to go through the level up thing right now, or do we want to wait till later?
That I'll leave up to you guys. I would say before you move up to the next area, if you're going to continue traveling through the castle, you should level, and then if you want to continue
Yes.
investigating here at the same level, you can do that.
Alrighty. I'm leveling up.
All right.
Sure.
Um,
Oh. Sorry.
the level up process on this is kind of nice. If you have questions, we'll try and help you. We can do share screen as well on Discord to like see what's going on.
Should I do the average HP roll, or should I risk it for the biscuit and see what I can get?
Up to you.
If the 6 is average, that means the max I can go is 12, right?
It should tell you.
Yeah, I think it'll tell you there. I usually go big personally.
Fuck yeah. Rolling 8.
Alright.
Yes.
And I'll also do a roll. Okay.
Oh, I thought you rolled 8 and then a 4. I was like, so you got the average anyway.
Noise.
Not bad rolls.
I have to choose a sacred oath, and it only gives me Oath of Devotion. But I remember reading through the oaths, and I'm not sure if Devotion's the one I want.
If you find it on Google, just link it to me as long as it's like a level. What level are you now? 2?
3 should go be 3, I believe.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
Same.
Yeah, so if you're level 3, and you Google and you show me like a oath that you wanted that's not on this list, we'll just copy and paste it into like traits or something.
Come.
Still has one tradition for me.
I'm gonna mess with the music because I want the music to be playing in here.
Go for it.
I'll turn the volume down though.
Hell yeah. Yeah, that music was great. It was just really hard to keep track of you.
Hands now, suckers. Can do bonus actions.
Is this music too loud?
No.
Just down a little bit, and I
Down
think
a
we'll
little
be
bit?
good. There we go.
Got it.
Use bonus action. Grants better cunning action.
I could do Oath of Beauty.
Nice.
Ow.
I take my helmet off, flip my locks all around the place.
Oh my god. It's Magnum. It's beautiful.
Oh.
Don't know which tradition now.
Yes. That's great.
That should increase my health.
Say what's up?
I don't think it increased my health the way it was supposed to.
What was your health before?
Pretty sure it was 16 and it increased it to 19 when I rolled an 8.
You can type in there, so you should be able to type it in too.
Yeah, I overrode it. It was weird.
Okay. Yeah.
This is a hard decision to make.
Oh, I didn't see this. Us plus the zombie.
Oh, there it is. Okay. That's what it was talking about. Snake.
I think I'm gonna do Oath of the Shield. I'll link it to you. I almost went Oath of. Where'd it go? Oath of Liberty, but I'm already classing into my shield, and I'm super stoked to see what I can do with it.
Oh yeah, be Captain America.
Fuck yeah, dude.
So how does a sneak attack work exactly? Do I have to just roll the sneak attack? It seems like it's pretty low damage all the time.
No, I thought when you were in sneak and then you attack, it adds to your damage.
Yeah, it's like it
So
should be.
like if you're stealthing and you sneak
Okay.
up on an enemy and then you attack and say you stab it for 10 and then you roll the sneak, it should add to your damage total. If I'm not
So I have
mistaken.
to roll the sneak as well? Or I mean,
Yeah,
it's
so you-
not checked.
So like
Yeah.
whenever you were going into the zombie room, you had
Yeah.
advantage on that zombie. And if you would have attacked, you would have done bonus damage. Is that correct, Joe?
Yeah, it should be the 11 plus the 5. So like when you did the
There it
sneak,
is.
it,
Okay,
it's,
so I have to check it. There's a checkbox. Okay.
yeah, it should do additional damage. Like that time you rolled the 19 so you hit, or the 21 rather, because you have advantage. You're hitting for 6 and then you do the sneak damage is an additional 10. So you hit for 16 instead of only hitting for 6. That's the good part about sneak.
So I
The bad
no,
part
I
is
did
if you are
not
not
do that.
if you're not stealth, like if the enemy has vision of you, then you can't use the sneak.
Unless I disappear. Small. Which apparently is actually part of my little kit.
Yeah, that has
Yeah.
you have something that helps you disappear, right?
On blah blah. I get to take a bonus action on each of my turns in combat, which means I get to dash, disengage, or hide. So guerrilla warfare.
I don't know if you guys have seen Grandma's Boy, but that's what that made me think of.
Okay.
So we need to go investigate this corpse because the pants are looking a-okay over here.
Yeah, so from this
Takes.
are you done with your character select already? Like you went through and added everything?
Yeah, I'm done. Yeah.
Sure. So I'll let you loot then. He's got this guy's wearing leather. So it's black leather pants with a black leather shirt with the castle's insignia on it. And it looks like there was a cloak and a hood, but that part's missing with his head.
So you're telling me I got stretchy leather pants?
You can grab leather pants if you'd like.
Can
Is
I also
Severo
take his
still?
underwear?
I was gonna say Severo still in his underwear.
You
No, I'm in my stuff. I just need
Yeah,
to
he put
change out my
his stuff
bloody
back
outfit.
on.
Okay.
Yeah. Oath of Shielding. Let me read that.
Do we need to define weights for all this stuff?
I'm really not gonna do weights unless it's something outrageous. Like, I think we talked about it earlier. I'm not gonna do weights unless you're like, I'm gonna carry this barrel full of wine out with me. Then I'm gonna make you do weight.
I mean,
Like,
maybe.
but like, if you're just taking like clothes and stuff, I'm gonna kind of pretend it's more fantasy, like video game style, where you have a lot of
Okay.
space.
We have now changed out undies. We are good. They're clean and white.
You got some fresh undies off the dead guy. Perfect.
He did not crap himself when he died, so it's all good.
Yeah, he's been dead for a couple days, so that's pretty nice. So oops, yeah, if you're using this, just copy and paste whatever part that you get from the level 3. So it says 3rd level, you get absorb elements shield.
Mm-hmm.
Copy and paste what that is exactly, so that way if I ever want to reference it, I just look into your character sheet and it's easier.
Okay.
How do we do this?
Divine Challenge. The bonus action, you compel a creature within 10 feet to focus its attacks upon you. So you have a taunt now.
Nice. Good.
Oh, I just nailed that backflip.
Is this
So I was
is this
just
what
chilling,
you're-
doing a fucking flip.
Is this what you're adding, Ruben? Was this not in the compendium?
Yeah.
Okay. Every level you master the key allows you to summon a portion of your astral self. As a bonus action, you can spend 1 key point to summon the arms of your astral self. When you oh, 6. So you'd have like multiple arms sticking out of you.
Yes.
That's cool. I like that.
Huh.
So same thing. If it's not in the compendium, just copy and paste what this does. And then when you go to use it, I'll just be able to quickly reference your character sheet instead of having to find the web page.
Gotcha.
I'll while you guys are doing your character sheets and you're still working on it, in this room, there's really nothing lootable. I can tell you the prices of like these blacksmithing items are pretty common. You're gonna get like copper for it. It's nothing outrageous. If you wanted to take it to keep for yourselves, if you ever wanted to try and like become like a blacksmith, that's a whole other story. But as for selling things, nothing here is really has any value.
I'll go ahead and take the blacksmith's tools.
Sure. Just put a blacksmith's tool set in for the inventory for the loot.
Okay.
Party loot. Oh, so it means last time you played, you guys were so close to leveling because you only got 50 experience.
Mhm.
That's like minimum.
Yeah.
You said put it in what, Joe?
Oops has a sheet for the loot that you guys have throughout the castle.
I'm talking about my character stuff.
Oh, your character sheet. There should be a spot. Let me pull up your character sheet. So if you go into character sheet, you see we're on the bottom right where it says like unarmored defense, martial arts, lucky, brave. If you could put it in there, that'd be
Okay.
best.
Gotcha.
Because it's kind of like one of the passive abilities that you're going to use.
Where did my character sheet go?
Yes. I've now renamed my sword to the Rapier de la Rata.
Del rato. Nice.
Fails backflip.
I tried
Face
to
plants.
do a
Face plants
backflip.
on
I face
four.
planted.
You just
Are you
lost
guys
your-
all done with your character sheet?
I'm adding mine
Yep.
in now.
Okay.
Oops.
What about you, Brandon? Are you good with yours?
Yep. Added a new spell. That's another new spell.
And
Nice. Yep, you guys just let me know when you're ready and we'll move on to the next.
does that work? Oh, Jesus Christ, it's long.
That is a lot.
All right, that's in. And in.
Arms of the astral self. That's pretty cool.
Yeah. It was this over the open palm. Open palm's kind of dull, though.
Yeah, I think when I played Monkey went open palm and it is pretty basic. I think it was pretty strong though.
Yeah, I mean, that's control because you can knock people down.
Hell yeah. That's the nice part about it, the stuns and shit.
Yeah. Flinging people across the battlefield.
Yeet.
Alright, I think I have it added in.
Hit the.
Check.
You hit the speech bubble. Yeah. Nice.
There you go. Perfect. So that way I could easily read if you're going to use something.
And that's my third one,
You get 3. Okay, fancy.
I think.
Paladin.
I still need to look into the absorb elements is a spell, I think, and the other two are channel divinity, whatever the fuck that means.
Don't you have like divine point or something?
Where can I add tenants at? Attributes and abilities.
That's what you're looking for.
I'm looking where I can add my tenants at, because for the Oath of the Shield, I have like these tenants I can follow. Bio, maybe?
You can do bio or bio would be the best place.
Yeah. Additional features. There we go. Alright, I'm ready.
All right. Moving on then.
Well,
So you guys looted the blacksmith tools. Nothing really else in this room. Took the armor from the leather armor from this guy. Replaced it with yours. Not much different than what you're wearing, just cleaner. So you're on to the wherever you want to go next. You have 2 doors that you haven't opened and explored, and then obviously the exit as well.
Okay.
go on to that one.
You're checking out this one here.
Oh yeah.
Did we ever see if there's anything down the hole?
What? I'm scared. What hole?
The hole that I threw the zombie in?
Oh no, it's not a hole. It was wood planks.
Oh, okay. So there wasn't like leading anywhere.
No.
Okay.
No, there's nothing underneath it. It's just wood
Sorry.
planks.
I thought it was like covering up an entrance or some shit.
No. So you're checking out this area here?
Yep.
All right.
I would like to kick in the door, please.
Oh
So
god.
you
Yeah.
kick that door in, and it opens up, and you just see a spiral staircase that's leading
Okay,
up.
good.
You hear an
Um,
audible sigh from the entire party.
There's you'd see it's very well lit. So all the way up, it looks like there's torches all the way up the stairs.
Okay.
So very well
Do you
lit.
guys want to go up, or do you guys want to check out this last door?
Slash
Yeah.
door.
It's probably
Right.
another staircase.
Kick it in, Sonia.
I'm not doing that.
All right.
I
Alrighty.
want it.
I'm gonna prop the door open slowly.
Sure. So you open the door, and you can look around. You can see it's more storage, wine, food. You can tell this is more where they store more things for the pantry for guests when they start cooking.
I'm gonna peer down this hallway and see what I can see.
More storage and even more storage.
Okay. It's probably pretty safe to run into that room to the right. So like, can I check this? Is this like a cupboard?
Mhm.
I'm gonna check it.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same looking thing as this one here, where it had like the vegetables and meat. So you open it up, it's more of the same vegetables, meat, rice, grains. So you're coming into this room now, and you get more visibility. So you could see kind of over these things. Hold on, I have to get my pointer back. Sorry. You can kind of see over these things. They're stacked up, but like if you peer over, you can kind of see. There's a dead body on the floor, and you can see some kind of creature like messing with its neck, or like chest or something. You can't really tell. And then over here, you see another one of the creatures that resembled what was in the other room, and he's kind of just staring. Oh, I don't want to do that.
Oop, oop. Earthquake.
He's kind of staring right at the body that's on the ground. They haven't noticed you guys, and they're just kind of doing whatever they are doing.
Do you know what's better than one pair of stretchy leather pants?
Go get him, bud. Alrighty, and I can hide behind this.
Yeah, you could easily crouch down, they won't see it, and you could peer over it too. It's not too tall where you can't see over it. It's basically like chin height, the two boxes stacked on top of each other.
Oh.
So
Okay, so the
you
inside
you
the front.
you kind of slink into the shadows. What are you guys doing here?
I'm gonna stab this thing in the face.
Oh my gosh.
As he goes up to that one, I'm gonna get the attention of this one.
All right, so you have no idea what you're looking at here, but when you sneak closer, you can see it looks like a and I'll link the picture in Discord in a second. But it looks like a brain with legs and like a tongue.
That's the thing that licked that dude's chest open.
So that's what you see when you get close to it.
Nice.
And it's pretty small. This one it's only like 1 foot large. I guess like if you want to go like 1 foot by 1 foot, it's not that big. But it's disgusting looking, obviously, and you can see its tongue's like hanging out from underneath it. And from what it looks like, it's trying to crawl into this corpse's like neck. The head's missing on this as well, and it's trying to like climb inside. So you're gonna attack it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stab it right in the face. Or I guess
Nice.
the brain.
That's all it is.
So yeah, it doesn't see you coming. Go ahead and roll an attack. You get advantage, and then we're gonna roll for initiative for everybody. This will be your turn though, so you will go last after this. Give me 1 second. I'm trying to look at the stats for this creature.
Fucking unit. What'd you health?
So would you roll 14? All right, so yeah, you hit it. And it's busy trying to dig its way into this thing's neck. And you hit it, and you kind of stab it right in its what you think is its back. And it hisses and turns around, and as it does, the zombie becomes alert. And now we're all gonna roll for initiative. Let me open up the box before you roll.
And then I'm gonna do my bonus action and go hide.
Yep, that's fine. You will be going, as I said, you'll be going last. Roll anyway. Roll anyway, so that way I can have you there. But
covered.
you'll be going last. You hit that for how much again? 18.
Yeah. That's real good.
Oh wait.
stab him real good.
Yep,
So
I
this
thought
is the
it was
part,
fine.
oops, where I was saying I don't have this creature in my compendium, so I have to like roll like outside numbers.
Gotcha.
Let's see what it has for initiative.
There we go.
Joe, if I'm wanting to add a shield to my weapons,
Yeah.
What would be the right shield to add?
What do you mean? Do you not have a do you have a shield yet, or you don't have one?
I do have a shield, but like whenever I made my character, but I just have a glaive, javelin, net, cure wounds.
Does it have like a attack roll, I guess, for a shield?
No, it does not. Because I want to do shit like shield bash.
You could probably add it in.
Probably to be similar to unarmed, since a shield just adds +2 to your AC that you already have. That's
And
the
then I
purpose of
also
it.
want to cast Sacred Weapon, which will a minimum bonus damage of +1. The weapon emits.
Can you actually see the name of this? Oh, you can. That's
Rapier
awesome.
de la Rata Muerta. Dead rat.
I definitely would have hit that. Probably gotta take the sneak back.
Intellect Devour. Watch out, Luca.
Ah, fuck.
So I got a 6.
On the
That
bright side,
sounds
my
fun.
intelligence is negative. Or never mind, it's 8. Never mind. I'm not that smart though, so he's just gonna be like sucking on our.
Watch out, this is negative.
Uh,
Or it's 7.
All right, so everyone roll for initiative. You stab this thing in the back, and he slinks into the shadows again. It hits and turn around, and actually, the first thing it sees is actually Luco instead.
Sorry about that, bro.
Alright, thanks. Right.
But it is actually Cross. You're up first. You have the zombie in front of you, and then throughout here you can obviously you're in range to reach this. You'd see it as well.
Fuck up. I'm going to toss my net over at the brain thing, and just to like slow it down, because now that it's got its eyes on Luco, I want to just kind of like entangle it a little bit.
So I'm assuming the armor class is the dodge for the net, or what does the net say? Does it have like a? Do they make like a certain throw to try and save, or what?
Can entangle one large. Actually, you know what? My range is only 5 to 15, and that thing's 20 feet away, so I cannot do that.
Okay.
You can take a step forward.
Yeah, you can move before you throw it if you wanted to continue trying that.
True.
You
Okay.
step up here.
I could also just reposition in front of Luco.
You could do that as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna reposition in front of Luco and then toss my net at him.
Okay. What am I doing for the saving throw? What does it say on the net?
I don't think I have anything for when I transferred it over. Let me do it.
Look at that.
I mean, the net just has an attack roll.
Yeah, it says +5 something, but I don't know what that means.
Yeah.
I'm supposed
Like,
to
would it just
get
be the armor class to dodge then?
it's a DC
Yeah, I mean,
DC 10.
So-
Okay.
DC 10 strength check.
Oh, okay.
That's for freeing itself.
Okay.
Where'd you find that at, Ruben? I'm
I
gonna
just-
throw it into.
Looked it up. Looking in Discord.
Thank you.
Right? You're saying it's a D10 strength check?
That's what it says. I don't think it's a check to dodge it. It's a check to get out of it.
Okay. So what is it? The dodge is if we're just I'll just go with armor class to make it easier.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, that's fine.
To be AC, getting out of it would be strength.
Yeah. So you throw the net, and it actually is pretty nimble, and it jumps to the side here and dodges it, and then hisses.
Fuck you, brain boy.
So no, you're up. So you're behind these blocks. You can tell the zombie hasn't seen you. It's kind of watched Cross run around, so its eyes are following Cross the whole time. And the brain is looking now at Cross and Luco.
Brainstorm. Zombie. Okay. Can I do? I am gonna run and popo kick this zombie.
Oh, I don't know why I didn't put it in order, but that's fine. Not crazy imperative here. So you're gonna go ahead and roll that.
It'd be unarmed damage.
Yep, you're saying you're kicking, right? Yeah, you
Yeah.
unarmed. That's fine. 9 does hit the zombie. So go ahead and roll for damage.
Hmm.
6. Where's my zombie page?
Run over there and pull. Just popo kick it into the cabinet.
So you kick it, yeah, and it falls back and lands on the cabinet, and sluggishly gets back up and looks at you, and snarls. Luco accidentally skipped you, so not the end of the world, but it is your turn now.
Yeah, so let us. How's this thing looking?
Which one?
The
brain?
what, intellect devourer? The big brain thing. Looking pretty healthy.
It's decently healthy. It doesn't seem too phased by the first attack that hit it. It pissed it off, and it's obviously alert now, but doesn't look like it's in rough shape. Neither does the zombie from. It's a little harder to read the zombie because he's dead and sluggish anyway. So
Already, like, yeah. Well, I think. I'm going to cast this.
Jesus Christ.
That's a whole long thing. Essentially, there's just now 3 more of me that appear that are now in the room.
So there's
They
4 of you in
cannot
total.
attack.
Oh.
Yeah, so there's 4 of me in total. So now there's a ton of me in this room.
All right, Naruto.
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
And it's just appearing in my space. So wherever I move, the other clones are also going to move. And then I'm going to expend a sorcery point to cast another spell. So I can turn my bonus action into an action with my extended. Or my quicken spell, meta magic.
Magic missile.
Magic missile. Magic missile.
Yeah. And I'll fire all 3 at the brain creature.
All right, so 3, 4, and 2. All right, so those all hit, and it each one hits and it kind of like flinches on impact, and then stumbles back, and skitters around on the floor in a quick circle and hisses. And that's all your actions, right? Because you did you move or you didn't move?
I didn't move. I'll move forward just because I'm a lot harder to hit now that there are 4 of me in this room.
Got it.
Don't worry, you got a brick wall in front of you.
All right. His turn here, so he's actually a little. He's a little injured. He kind of limps around as he walks forward, and he walks over to cross, and he's going to claw at you. Trying to figure out how to do this claw attack without being able to push a button. Hit is I guess I'll just 1d20. What's your AC? Oops.
18.
18. So it claws at you, but you're able to put up your shield in time and block its attack. And it just kind of hisses, and then that's its turn. The zombie is in front of Sona, and it uses its slam attack. It hits down on you. So that hits for 4. So that hits for 4 damage.
4 damage.
So it after you kind of kicked it into the wall, it bounces back and then looks at you and then kind of slaps open hand and hits you like on your like torso and slaps you for 4 damage.
Gotcha.
All right, Severo, you're up.
I guess I will lunge off the cabinets or whatever this is and attack the thing near Ruban.
All right, go ahead and roll, please.
Is it a sneak attack or no?
Yeah, it'll be sneak. That you use your hide, or whatever it was.
Stealth, so.
So if I get to do that every turn, how does that work exactly? Because I feel like it'd be
Well,
pretty overpowered.
You're not gonna be able to go stealth every turn.
Okay. Oh, almost chose the wrong weapon.
So 12 hits. You hit it for 13. So you stab it in the side of the head, and its head kind of impales into its shoulders, and all you could see is its dead eyes look over at you. The zombie's not down, but it's definitely took a huge hit there, and is looking pretty rough. Cross, it's your turn now.
Come. How's the brain looking?
It is looking in rough shape. It's you can tell from the magic missiles it kind of bruised its outer brain shell looking thing, and it's already been attacked a couple of times, so it's not in the best of shape.
Come. I'm going to swing my glaive at it.
23 hits for 6.
I'm gonna
All right,
smack
so
that bad boy right down the mouth, like in the teeth.
So your glaive sticks into it, and it's not dead, but the glaive stuck like through its body and starting to bleed out. And it's moving very sluggishly. Before, but it was skittering around and easily able to like dodge your net. You'd see it now; it's like moving pretty slow. It's kind of hurting. Are you gonna move, or are you gonna stay where you're at?
I'm gonna put my foot on the brain and then kick it back and pull my glaive out of it.
All right, yeah, you move your glaive, and it just kind of moves back 1 step. All right, Sona, you're up. No, wait, I'm sorry. Luca was supposed to go next. Luca, you're up.
Question.
Mhm.
Since it's moved back, is there opportunity attack since he's now outside of my range?
What do you mean if you want to like move? You could move somewhere, yeah.
To attack him since he moved outside of my.
Yeah, he's not next to you
necessarily
anymore.
fleeing, but yeah, so would that be opportunity attack to where I get the free attack since it wasn't my turn yet when he moved, or is that not?
I'm actually I'm not sure, you probably know better than me. Does everyone have opportunity attack, or is that like
Actually, that one probably wouldn't, just because
I think
that wasn't his own movement.
Yeah.
That was the movement of
My feet.
yeah, that was like a
him
force
being
like
pushed.
pushback.
Yeah. I'll have to look into pushing to see how that affects stuff.
It says an opportunity attack is a melee attack you make against an enemy that you can see leaving your reach. You use your reaction to make this attack and must use whatever you have in your hand. Ranged attacks do not count, and some perks and subclass can add extra utility to these attacks.
So I would say yeah, you can do an opportunity attack, but it's got to be like a melee attack.
Yeah,
Gerard.
quarterstaff or something.
Yeah.
Just smacks the brain on.
I'll take a swing as it's falling backwards. Why
Go for
not?
it.
Let's use my reaction for that. I wouldn't use my reaction for anything else anyway. Let's see. Or do I use my dagger? I'll use my dagger. That'd probably be more like what I'd actually use.
-1.
Negative one.
Did
You heal it?
He healed it.
I
How
grab
did that
Luco,
math?
shove him back behind me. Stay back there, goddammit.
Wait, how do you do -1 piercing damage? I'm
Doesn't
giving it a
even
health
make
point.
sense.
So you go to stab it, and
Oh, it does make
some-
sense.
somehow when you go to stab this thing, you accidentally knock over one of the barrels, and inside that barrel was an herb, and the herb falls onto it, and it actually heals the intellect devour from 1 HP.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that before.
I don't even know that's possible.
Still got a very scolding, angry face.
So the intellect devour actually, you see one of the bruises that your magic missiles did when it hit it. It actually healed the
Hmm.
bird.
Nice.
Little less beat to a pulp.
Okay,
Yep.
you're good to go now.
Alright. Oh, there goes the one again.
You burn it back.
I burned it back.
Thank you.
There we go.
So the intellect
Oh my
devour
God.
looks just as bad as it did before you healed it.
I just did a whole lot of nothing.
Net 0.
That is
I love
incredible.
that so much. I've never seen an attack do negative damage.
I've never seen that before.
Firebolt.
My choice
Like a
were
little
either
fizzle.
heal it or hurt you. All right. Are you gonna move anywhere? Or are you gonna stay where you're at?
Oh my gosh. No, I'm good.
All right. So it's your
I
turn.
stare at him.
No.
Don't do it.
I'll use my dagger, my healing dagger.
It's a dagger out of the hand. Use your fire.
Sona, you're up.
All right. Let's see. Don't use anything like that just yet. Guess I'll just make it with my quarterstaff again.
Oh yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll for damage.
Whew. Nice.
All right. So yep, you take a swing at the zombie, and your quarterstaff it breaks right through its rotting skull. So its head was pierced to its shoulder, and then when it was in that vulnerable position, you just kind of bring your staff down and just crack its skull wide open. Its brains start leaking down onto the floor, and it is very dead. All right. You are free to move somewhere if you'd like, or you'd stay put.
Yeah. Over
Right.
here.
So you move up close to the brain.
Yeah.
All right. It's the brain's turn. It kind of backs up, it skitters back. It doesn't have a face, so you can't read emotions, but its movement shows it's a little scared of what's coming next. So it backs up and then sees Sona on his right. So it goes ahead and swings with its claw. Second. What's your AC?
AC is 20.
All right, so that does not hit. And the intellect devourer swings at you. It stumbles onto the floor and lands in front of you, looking up. And that's its turn. So Severo, you're up.
All right,
All
I'll be
it-
jumping off Sonia's back.
I am too tall. I'm too tiny for that. I'm literally.
Have you seen my acrobatics?
Can you give me acrobatics roll and then an attack roll?
Please don't crush
Does it go
me.
real well or real bad?
Please don't.
We got wizards healing the brain. We got rogues hurting the monk. There we
Okay,
go.
You're good. So you go for it.
You jump over me.
I call that a pirouette.
Yeah.
As he's flying over Sonia, he winks. He's like, "Got you."
Let me get a damage roll. Rapier de la Rata Morte. It hits for 6. That kills it. So go ahead and describe the death for the brain.
As I come down with the Rapier de la Rata Muerta. I stab it through the top of its brain, and the rat's mouth, kisses just the top as it dies.
Did you kiss the zombie?
The rat did.
Oh.
That's stuck on my blade.
All right.
The finishing keys.
And that is
then
it
I will
for
pocket the brain, please.
that is it for the brain. It is dead. You guys get for this fight total of 400 experience.
Ooh, nice, not right.
And
How much
as
experience? Sorry.
400 total.
Okay. So we're at 1,300. Solid.
Nice.
So that's it. Good fight. Good job. You guys were able to defeat the brain and the zombie.
Alrighty. Is there anything in these boxes around us?
No, there is. It's just food. Everything
Okay.
in here is food, grains, and vegetables, things like that. There's no like anything of value.
I pick up the crate and throw it against the wall. There's so many damn vegetables. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna leave this room.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys really your options now are exit the castle or go up the stairs. Those are your
Should
two
we
options.
loot the bodies?
Oh, I already put the brain in my pocket.
Yeah, he already looted all the bodies.
Okay,
Like the zombies
okay.
didn't have anything, or the brain
I did
doesn't
not
have
loot this
anything.
bomb.
You could add small brain to
Perfect.
to the loot. Small bloody brain.
Small brain monster. Inventory.
Alrighty.
But yeah, I guess I'll check this corpse before we leave because I did not check this unless somebody else did.
No one did.
And you said there's nothing over here, correct?
Yeah, don't mind that part of the map.
Okay,
I didn't
no
want there
worries.
to be anything there.
Just want to double check.
You loot that corpse. There's actually nothing. He has no money.
Freaking lame. No.
I
All right,
enter
so
the stairwell.
you guys are going upstairs.
Yep.
Upstairs we go.
Sneakily.
Look out.
Kick the door down, so.
Sneakily.
Hold on one second, please.
I'll try to make my way over.
I'll show you guys where you're at. 1 second.
I was looking at my dagger and I was like, "What is wrong with you?"
Said, leave it, damn it, it's cursed.
All right, so you guys ascend the stairs. Go ahead and bring your characters in. You
Okay.
ascend the stairs as you see this torches lit. You see the whole way up, no problem. And the only thing that's in this room is one exit, and that's it.
One exit, huh?
Yep.
Boop.
One door.
Okay.
Hey, keep a leash on him.
So you guys are what are you doing here with this door?
Oh, we're opening the door.
Oh, we are opening the door.
Slowly.
Fine. Slides rat head out of the door. What do you see?
Can we try to figure out how to bring that rat to life? Luke,
Oh my god, absolutely. I'm on it. I'll work
So
it.
Just really.
the rat peers into the room, and if anyone's able to read dead rat brain, it sees a room with a bench that's like wrapping around it. So it's two large benches that wraps around, and then a table with a couple very fancy regal looking chairs. You have couple statues that are in this room, and then there's a fireplace along with all around the walls lit torches. So this room is very well lit. Inside the room, you see four more of your dead-looking friends. And then on the ground, right in front of the door, there's like blood splatter, and there's more blood all across the floor. Looks like there's a struggle in this room, and all that's left are these four zombies. But they actually, as you open the door, they see you, and we will be rolling for initiative.
What
Let
was
me,
this thing?
Sorry, one more time.
What was
Blood.
this? Okay,
Blood. Yeah, it's just blood. I just put blood splatter on the floor.
no
Like that
problem.
was a
I should make sure.
All right.
floating blood
We're
monster.
gonna see if we're gonna die in this fight.
All right.
So, I gotta open up 4 different zombie pages for this to work.
Why is it not letting me?
I'll
flip
actually just roll it
initiative?
4 times and I'll add them. I think. So we
Oh.
got
Zombies.
12, 10, 14, and 10. Copy that.
How do I get my initiative thingy up again?
Yeah, click on your character.
You click your character and then you go into your sheet and click
Solid.
initiative.
Thank you. Fuck.
Whoops.
Lord.
That's why. That's what I did last time.
Beast.
I didn't add the zombie picture to it. So let me bring this in. Trying to figure out how to get more than one zombie on there. What if I do it this way? No, this just shows one.
Yeah, I separate them somehow.
Can you just attack and then move it back up in the order again?
Yeah, I will. I'll just do it off of the initial initiatives. So 5 and
So we
4.
kind
So
of
there's
annoying to keep track of.
yeah, I'll write it in my notes. So 4 zombies.
Should we move into the room, or should we stay in this
No.
corridor?
No, they saw you open the
funnel them
door.
in.
Come.
Sort of
Yes,
wrap.
they saw you
This
open the
is
door,
Sparta.
so it's you don't get to do that action 'cause as
That's
soon as you
fine.
opened it, they saw you. All right, so zombie 1 will have initiative 12, zombie 2 will have initiative 10, zombie 3 will have initiative 14, and zombie 4 will have initiative 10. Anyone matching? Severo matches one of the zombies. We're gonna roll 1d4, and whoever has a higher one will go first. Well, it's looking like you.
No, you
Rolls a
can roll
-1.
negative.
Here we go. All right, roll. Let's do a d. Oh, there you go. All right.
Yes.
Hey.
So you go before the zombie with 11 has it. Alrighty. What does everyone else have? 16, 5, and 4. So that's fine because it goes actually Sona, Severo, the 4 zombies, then Luco and Cross. All right, Sona, you're up first. You're in the back here. You can see in the room if you around the corner, and you can see the 4 zombies.
What's the... Guess I'll move up to here.
All right, so you move right in front of this zombie. This is so you guys know zombie 1, zombie 2, zombie 3, and zombie 4.
Actually, let me over here.
It's policy.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
I'm ready to see this move.
We'll use arms. Bash yourself.
Fuck yeah.
Spend 1 key point.
Arms of Astral Self. Okay. So you want to describe kind of how it looks for everybody?
Somebody throws up a hand sign. Let's do. Oops.
And Sona, you didn't heal yourself after the last fight, right? Remember, guys, you don't heal unless you use
Yeah.
something to heal or take rests.
Did not heal.
I think you're the only one that took damage last fight.
Yeah. He throws up the, I guess, horse symbol. And 2 arms pop out from, let's put her It's under my shoulders or above my shoulders.
Okay.
Yeah, it look kind of like a spiritual. Yeah, kind of like this, like I guess monk kind of symbols on them.
You're
And
basically Ganesha.
Yeah.
basically, looks kind of like
Ganesh.
I say like this, but just with two.
Okay.
Oh
So
yeah.
the two ones that are above, right?
Yeah,
Awesome.
and activate that. And when I activate them, each creature within 10 feet of me must succeed on a dex saving throw or take force damage equal to 2 rolls on martial arts die, which I have no idea what it is.
What is? I'm sorry. The Dex you said.
Yes.
So zombie 1, 2, 3. What's the what? What is the number that we need? I'm sorry.
Let me check.
Dexterity saving throw or take force damage equal to 2 rolls of your martial arts die.
I don't know what that is. Uh,
I mean, looking at this, it looks like 2 of them are going to fail. One's going to probably succeed.
yeah, I don't know what martial arts die is. So, um,
I mean, I don't know. We could work on balancing it later, but if you want, you can do 1d6 or
yeah,
whatever your budget, whatever your open hand attack is.
open attack.
Yeah, your unarmed strike.
What is that? That's on. Yes, I see what it is.
I'll go ahead and click the
Ooh.
damage.
Hands of Fury, bud.
Yeah.
7. So they're all going to take 7 damage. Well, I'm sorry. Zombie 1 and Zombie 3 take 7 damage.
Yeah.
Zombie 2, luckily enough, so Zombie 2 wasn't paying attention when you moved by and actually kind of just was still like starting to wander forward towards the open door, and it was just out of reach. But these 2 zombies here on the right and your left, they take the 7 damage. So I will put that in.
Is that my action? Really?
You moved, and then I would. It doesn't say if it's your action or bonus action. I would say this is probably your action, though.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
3 my action. Yeah, I'm done. Oh,
So that will be your go. Severo, you're up.
No, I did not. Okay. Move into the room on zombie number, I'm guessing 2.
Yes.
Should I hit 1? You know what?
Probably good to be.
I'll hit this guy.
Sure. Go ahead and roll. They all have visibility of you because they saw the door open, so there's no sneak damage here.
All right, I scream, "I'm Mr. Meeseeks, look at me," and then go for the throat.
23 hits and 8 damage to zombie number 1. All right. So you stab
Now
it
I'd like
right
to
in the
use my
throat.
second action, and I'd like to do dash. I'm gonna scream over to this guy.
Does dash still give availability for opportunity for attack?
Depends on what kind of dash.
Ready?
Let me see.
Yeah,
The-
let me look.
It's mine. It
I'm
does.
sure.
I think it's just if you move out of its
Yeah.
attack range, it'll swing at you.
I think
When you take a dash action, you gain extra movement for the current turn, but this is yeah, your second action. So you're just using it for extra movement. The increase equals your speed after applying any modifiers. So like 30 feet would move be to 60 feet.
that's still
It says
big.
nothing about not doing opportunity attack or anything like that.
Yeah, so
Disengage is where you can move without taking opportunity attack.
Yeah, so it'll be able to attack you. Let me swing. See if it hits.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah.
What's your AC?
16.
I'm sorry, say it again. I missed it.
16.
10?
No, 16.
Oh, 16. Yeah,
Oh,
so this
6.
hits. What is the damage on this? It is 1. So it hits you for 4. You lose 4 HP. So as you kind of dash past it, it swings and hits you right in the shoulder, causing you to kind of come off balance, but you regain it. But it did a little bit of damage as you ran by.
Did you say I could go 30 feet or 60 feet?
Sure,
If
dash.
you're going to use your second action as a dash action, then essentially it'll add your movement on top of whatever your original movement is.
Yep.
So it'll just give you an extra. If your speed is 30, then if you take a dash action, it'll add 30.
Speed,
So I don't.
speed is 30.
So like I don't know where you even move from. If you move from like this doorway right here to here.
Yeah, he was right here, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
I was
over
right
here.
here. I was in the front of the door.
Oh, okay, you're the front person.
Okay.
Okay.
So you went 15 to there, and then
Yeah.
20 to there. So you still have another 25 feet of movement.
Perfect. I'm gonna be right behind him then.
Okay, that's fine. Sounds good. Right. Zombie time. Let me get the initiative so I get them in the right order. So zombie 3 is up first. So zombie 3 looks over at Sona and he attacks. 16. So
Misses.
you see AC 16?
AC is
Or no,
20.
different.
Yeah, AC is 20.
Okay, so he slams and he misses his attack. I don't know what that stuff is, but he slams and misses and kind of moves forward. He starts walking towards after he misses you, he kind of gets like almost like he's just not having fun, so he just kind of walks towards the door towards the other people. So zombie 3, zombie 1 is up next. So zombie 1 actually follows after Severo here.
Whatever's that smack
I
him.
want to make sure he could actually make it before I move him. I don't think his speed's much. Yeah, it's only 20 feet. Where is that snap to center? There it is. Yeah, so he can't make it, but that's fine. He follows Severo. So he comes down and joins his other zombie friend, but he's not able to make it Severo the whole way.
Does that mean I can smack him when he leaves?
Yeah, go ahead and roll.
Hey.
That hits.
Nice.
Roll for the damage. So as he's walking, he kind of ignores you. You just kind of swing your staff and
Pulls on.
yeah, you just take him out. He's done. He did not expect it nor see it coming. He just gets hit in the back of the head and he just drops down to his knees and then drops on the floor and he's not moving. So zombie 1 is no longer with us. Rest in peace. So zombie 2, he looks back at Sona. Sona originally missed the attack, but he's actually going to swing at you. That does not hit.
He
Yeah.
fucking pool noodles at you, bud.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he flails his arm at you, does absolutely no damage and misses. And then he's continuing to have his focus on you. His eyes are locked on you, and he kind of snarls as he misses. And then zombie number 4 down here by Severo. Um, he watches Severo dash by, and he kind of turns his head slowly and turns his whole body around. So now he's facing Severo, and he attacks.
Well, I'm gonna need to see acrobatics there.
Severo, what is your AC? 16, you said?
16.
Yeah, so he swings and swing and a miss. And that is the 4 zombies' turn. So it goes to Luco. You're up.
All right. I am going to. I'm gonna move to here.
Yeah, again.
How crazy should I keep going?
Again, don't burn down the place. There is a lot of wood in here.
Like a stone. Yeah.
Go that group.
So angry I don't have any snacks in my office right now.
I won't go too crazy. Cool, you're out of range. All right.
It's not great to hear.
Also, what is this thing right here? Is this just blood on the floor?
Blood.
Okay. Cool. Let's see. So they have to make a dexterity saving throw. Let's see. Yeah. So
Zombies are
both
known
of
for
these
their
guys need to
dexterity.
make a- Whoops. The DC of 15 is what they have to beat.
With the dexterity saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Ooh.
So zombie
One
2
make one.
dodge is able to make the throw, but zombie number 3 is not.
Nice.
The successful will take half damage.
Okay, so he takes 4 damage,
Yeah. I think they'll only take 8.
and the other one takes 8 already. All right. That should be it, right?
Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna use anything else for the time being.
All right, Cross, you're up.
Is there any way that I can make my way through here? Let me pull it up. Like through here to try to get into here to like in between.
You'd be able to squeeze past Luco, but the zombie would kind of be in your way. So until that zombie is incapacitated, you wouldn't be able to sneak past it.
Come.
So yeah, basically you'd share the space with Luco, but not the zombie.
I'll smack him with my glaive. Only hit a 9.
Give me 1 second. All right, so you're just doing in your glaive.
Yep.
9 does 9 hits. So it takes 9 slashing damage. All right, so that's enough to cut down the zombie in front of you. You can go ahead and describe that.
Well, trying to make my way through, and I charge towards him, smash my glaive into him, and just keep trucking through.
So yeah, you cut the zombie clean in half from head to crotch, just splits in half and drops to the floor. Zombie 3 is no longer with us. Again. All right, Sona, you're up. You got 2 zombies down for the count, 2 left.
Going to. What's this zombie 2 right here?
Yep. Zombie 2 is in front of you. Zombie 4 is back here looking at several.
Zombie 2. I'll quarter staff.
That hits.
And then I'm gonna hit it with my spectral arms, which I forgot what it is. Let's do unarmed. Hit.
That hits. Yep. Was the roll for the damage.
This one.
All right, so you hit the zombie with the quarter staff, and it falls. It like starts to like fall forward as you hit it in the back of the head, and then your fist flies up and catches it in the face, and it stumbles back, but it's not down for the count yet.
My turn.
All right, Several, you're up.
Stabby, stabby time. Hmm. We're gonna go for a little bit of flare on this one, and we're gonna use a short bow at point blank range at its face.
Go ahead and roll. That hits for 9 damage. So the zombie gets a dart in its face. And it gets the bolt. You have I'm sorry, you have a bow and arrow, or is it a crossbow?
Short bow, so
Short bow.
bow and arrow.
Okay, so the arrow jams right into its head. And the arrows are sticking out. It pierces through its skull. But the zombie's not that's not enough to finish it off, and it's just kind of snarls and looks at you with its dead eyes, and it is your move here still if you want to do something else.
Yep. I will dash over here, 25 feet away from it.
All right, so the as you use the dash, the zombie's gonna swing at you as you're trying to escape. See if it hits. 17. You have 16, correct?
Glorious. Yes.
So it does hit.
Give me a 20.
Hurt me, daddy.
Oh, it did the best roll it could do. It hits you for 7. So you take as you dash past it, it swings and hits you right in the gut. And then you're able to dash away after that, though, the rat's tail bouncing on your ear as you move across the room. All right. Which one goes first? Zombie 2. So Zombie 2 gets right in front of you, Sona, and it swings it flails its arm right towards your head. See, but it
Block it.
misses again, not able to hit.
Block with my astral arms.
Yeah, your astral arms just catch its hand in mid swing. And then zombie number 4. Let's see where he can move to. So Severo moved away from it. It's not able to reach it. Well, I should be able to. Are you sure you moved 25 feet?
How far can these things go? I thought it was only 20.
Yeah, but where you were behind it, I'm assuming,
Yeah, he was.
because it can
Oh,
reach
you're
you
right.
from where you're at. Yeah, if you want to move back farther, I'll let you, because you wanted to move 25 feet. But it can go here. So you might want
Which
to move back.
arrow are you?
I'm this one right here.
Okay.
The one's moving back forward. So you might want to move back
Alright,
one more.
I'll go high 5 cross. With my
The,
Smacks a
uh,
high five, staring straight at that elbow.
So the zombie that was trying to get Severo walks up, and then as it's chasing Severo, it looks to its right and sees Sona, and it goes for an attack. And then, just like the zombie before, swings. Astral arm catches this attack too.
Thank
So
you.
you're just sitting here holding two zombie arms with your astral arms here, Sona. And then Luco, you're up.
I think I'm just gonna try for another firebolt. We'll go for number 2 right here.
Go for it.
14 for 5.
All right, so you hit it with the fireball. You can go ahead and describe it if you want. That's enough to take it out. Water.
Because all of my spells go through the quarterstaff that I'm holding. So the quarterstaff with the orb thing on it, like in the picture. So I'm like reading my book as I'm doing it, just because obviously the last one was fairly lackluster and just created sparks. I was like, oh, and then I whip it around a few more times, get a bigger this thing until it gets incinerated.
Yep. So the firebolt hits it, incinerates the zombie, and so as you're holding its arm, your astral arm can see it just kind of wilts away into ash as this huge firebolt hits it and just takes it straight to the ground. Nothing but dust now.
You know,
Olivia was some.
All right. Ross, you're up. There's only one zombie left.
Oops. This bad boy right here.
Nah, that one's dead. It's the one,
This one.
right in front of you. Yep.
Okay. I'm just gonna take my glaive to him, try to chop him down like a tree.
Go for it. Going for the side slice. 17
Jesus.
hits.
There's some stank behind this hit, y'all.
That's a lot of damage. Yeah, that's enough to kill it. You cut it clean in half. Go ahead and describe the kill here.
All right, I come in with like a swing under. You know, I'm going straight for the crotch, punch him in the dick style, and I just ram the glaive straight through, cut this bad boy in half as well, and the zombie just like standing there, you know, being a zombie and shit, and then just kick him over, and then both the parts just split backwards and fall.
As you yell timber.
Timber.
All right, all of them are dead again. Let's remove them from the map. All right, so that's it for like the threats that are in this room. As you look around now, you'd see there's a couple doors over the back of right behind this bench. There's like the family crest It's a shield with a couple glaive, with one big glaive behind it, and then a long sword.
Did you
And
say
the
glaive?
yeah, it's a crest, so it's just like a picture.
Oh,
Um,
damn
and on the shield, it's split into 4 different parts. And there's uh 2 different colors on it. It's red and yellow, um, staggered. So it goes red and yellow on the top, and then it goes yellow red on the bottom. And then it's just little pictures like a crown, a, like a goblet, um, a knight, and then the final part of the crest is like a the small handheld one, the sickle I think it is, where they use to cut grain. And then for other things in the room for decorations, you have the 2 statues. Um, both statues have different colored eyes. You have a red and blue eye on this statue, and then on this one you have a yellow and green eye. They look like they're shiny, almost like gems. And you have the fireplace here, and then a chandelier hanging from the ceiling.
The chandelier made of.
the chandelier.
Yeah, what's it made of?
Yeah.
It's like diamonds or just some candles.
No,
and
not
things?
like just like a candles. Yeah, it's something hanging from the ceiling that they put candles on and light. The candles are pretty melted because they've been lit for a few days.
Can I investigate the 2 statues with the colored eyes?
Yeah, go ahead and investigate.
Alrighty.
So
I
you,
look in my bag and I'm thinking about the silverware and seeing if that's going to be applicable to this.
so the silverware, what you see when you look at that is just a yellow and red gems on it, but there's nothing else that you'd be able to tell. So the one here that has the red and blue,
Mm-hmm.
the reds match, and then that's the only thing that matches. And this one is a yellow and I think I said it was green. The yellow matches, but the green does not match.
So what color gems do I have on my silverware again?
It's yellow and red.
So can I remove the gems from this silverware and replace the non-similar colors? So like if it's yellow and green or yellow and red, um, replace the eyes that are not yellow and red with that silverware jewel.
Yeah, you can. You
Okay.
try.
What do I need to roll for that?
Um, just give me dexterity for when you're removing the gems.
Fuck.
That's a save. Just give me a dexterity roll.
Oh, sorry. There we go. Oh,
Same
still
thing.
rolling like shit.
The actual same roll. Um, so when you pop the eye out of the statue, you're taking out um the blue.
Okay.
So you take out the blue and it just falls to the ground, and actually when it hits the ground it cracks. So the
Not
blue
bad.
gem is kind of destroyed. Um, and then you taking out the what are you putting in there? The red to match it.
Correct.
All right, so you take out the red and you put it in there, and match it. It's able to fit in the slot, but nothing happens.
Um, can I do it to the other one?
Yeah, go ahead and give me another dexterity roll for when you're removing the.
What the fuck?
Should have had me do it, bro.
Can I assist him?
Yeah, I mean you're
I just
consistent.
throw the silverware in the. There we go.
You're
All right.
That's a
consistent.
save.
So you pop out the
Let's see. Hold on.
you pop out the eye, and the same thing happens. You're clumsy, and it drops. The gem breaks on the ground, and then you're able to place the other one. As you do, you hear a click coming from this area here.
I'm gonna slowly open the door.
I was grabbing my charger, but did we get experience for all that stuff?
Yeah, it's 200.
Okay, so we should be at 15.
Yes.
200 for 4? What?
50 for zombie. I
Oh,
think that's how
I
much
did
we
wrong.
got for the
Okay.
first zombie.
Yeah,
I'm bleeding from my stomach, so I'm pretty sure I get extra bonus points.
that's your fault.
Sonya's over here with like getting hit like 12 times, only like getting hit once in the like previous room.
Some of us don't have 37 arms.
Cross high fives one of the arms.
So yeah, you open the door and you see a rug in the center. This is well lit. You can see the hold on, let me get that fireplace so you see it. There's like torches hanging from the ceiling that are lit, lighting up this whole entire hallway. Um, you have 3 different rooms that you could choose from.
I want to check for
Uh,
traps.
How are you gonna do that?
I don't know.
Well, what do you mean by
Perception?
check for traps? What exactly are you looking for?
Well, we just used a puzzle to get into the room, so part of me thinks that there's a failsafe, whether it's like a pressure pad or something. So I'm going to be kind of looking for either like that carpet is suspiciously covering tiles, you know? There might be a tile underneath there that's going to, you know, react.
So,
Um,
you want to describe what you are going to do to check, and then give me a investigation roll afterwards?
yes, I'm going to grab the carpet and pull it back into this room.
Sure.
Um, and then do an investigation check.
All right. So, yeah, you pull the carpet back, and in the center of where the carpet was is you could see a different colored tile sitting in the middle of it. You can't obviously you can't know without stepping on it or activating it what it would do, but you see that it exists.
So it's probably a. Does it look like a pressure pad?
Yes.
Okay,
Like if you
so
stepped on it, it looks like or if you put weight on it, something would happen.
let's try to find something to throw onto it. Is there? Can I make an or just a perception check inside of this
Here, I
room?
have
Well, you
something
have
called
zombies
fast hands.
too.
There's a chair right here.
Fast
Yeah, you
hands allows me to just disarm it.
have
Go for it.
you have chairs and zombies are in that room. There's still 4 zombie bodies. Fast hands
Ooh,
starting at 3rd level. You can use the
I want
bonus
to.
action granted.
I want to throw
Cunning
a
action.
zombie onto it.
You're gonna throw a zombie onto it. Well,
Yeah,
what would you rather do? You guys gonna go with fast hands? Or you're gonna throw a zombie onto it?
I want to throw a zombie onto it. I found it.
Okay.
Give me a
Yeet.
strength check to see if
I'm
you're able
gonna
to throw
move
the
behind
body.
this wall here.
That is a saving throw. Strength check should be this one.
Yes. So you just
Fucking
yeet
yeets
this
it.
body. You yeet the body onto it, and as you do, the door that you're standing in front of just closes and clicks shut. And then
So I'm stuck. Wait.
the eyes that were popped into the 2 statues fall out, and this
Okay.
door is now locked in front of you again.
Which side are you on?
He's on the side with you guys in this room.
Yeah, I tossed the zombie in. Um, let's just put him back in and try again without hitting the pressure pad then.
Alright, let's show the eyes back in.
Somebody else should probably do it since I am very clumsy with fine jewelry.
I'll
I will.
You can
put you on back
see
in.
that we
I'll do
threw
it
a
for
zombie
you.
across the room.
Yeah, you
I'll stick
can't.
to chucking zombies. You guys do the delicate stuff.
Alright.
All right.
All right, so you guys are putting the gems back in.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so as you do, you hear the click. The door unlocks, and you're able to open that door that you just threw the zombie through again.
Alrighty. Well, um, there shouldn't be any other traps as long as we don't step on that pressure pad again.
Yeah, so the zombie's body actually has the pressure pad pushed down, but the door's still able to open. So, from all intents and purposes, from what you could see, the pressure point is already pinned and it's still unlocked. So it doesn't look like you could trigger unless something was to potentially do something to it again.
So do not disturb the zombie body.
Go around.
I'm just gonna move over and open up this door. Do we all want to
So-
open it up simultaneously or one at a time?
Yeah, so you have 3
Open up
doors to
all
look
the
at.
doors.
Which doors are you gonna open? Are you gonna open them one at a time? You can do them all at once.
I think that Luco should open his door up first because he's the farthest away.
Yeah.
Deal.
Actually, Severo, change places with me. I'm gonna hold the door so that if anything triggers it, that I can still keep it open. I'll do a saving throw.
Actually, I'm
So
just...
we're opening just this door.
Yep.
All right. Give me 1 second.
No whammies, no whammies, no whammies.
So you open this door and it's into like a grand like cathedral. In front of you, you see a bunch of benches and then like a giant organ with gold pipes sticking out of the top for someone to play music on. From what you can see, it looks like it's almost like a church where people would come to like worship. In the center of the room, you see one of those brain creatures, but this one's bigger. The one that you saw before that you fought and defeated before was only about 1 feet. This thing's more like 3 feet. And then over on the side, where you see 2 doors. You see a door entrance here, and a door entrance here, and you have 2 dead guards that look like similar damage where something was trying to dig into its body, and it's similar to the damage that was done to the guards you saw in the basement.
I thought you smelled the
Um,
drain. It doesn't stink.
So when you open the door, the brain creature doesn't see you. It's just kind of pacing around in this like general area, but it hasn't seen anyone yet.
Is the coast clear, Luco?
No.
Let's open up these other doors before committing to a room. Just to make sure that nothing can get behind us and this door does not shut.
Okay.
Who wants to open up the door next?
So I open my door next.
All right. So you're gonna open your door. Are you keeping this door open here, or are you closing it?
I'll take a step back.
Slowly close the door.
All right. So you close the door. That's probably for the best. So then, Sona's opening her door next.
Yes.
Sona, you open your door and you see inside a room. It looks like this is like an
Did you say
office.
cookies?
Did you say cookies?
Okay. Yeah.
So you open the door and you see the room. You have to the right here. You have a dead knight, like a guard. There's a lot of blood that's dried around his body, and then here you have someone that was sitting on a chair. They are hunched over in the chair and their body leaning onto the table. Blood around on the floor. From what you can see, you have a couple of tables here. This is like a large sphere that's like the map of the continent, and then there's like some notepads here, more paperwork here, scroll, and then some other books and various items that are like literature scattered around on this desk.
Okay.
Okay, well that's a safe room.
Coast clears, guys.
Severo?
All right, we'll open mine as well.
Severo, as you go to open the door, you touch the knob and then you kind of hear like a whisper. You gonna continue to open the door? You couldn't make out what it says, but you heard something.
Oh yeah, we're opening the door.
All right. So Sever opens the door and reveals a large banquet
Oh.
room. And inside the banquet room are a ton of zombies. And they all peer at you, Severo, as you open the door, and then they they start moving forward towards you.
Jumps on table.
Want to close that door?
Wild card,
On
bitches.
guard.
All right. So you close the door and you can hear banging as they're. Oh, sorry, I accidentally shook the world again. You can hear banging as the zombies are now aggravated because they saw that door open and they want to get through it.
Is the door wooden?
It is made of wood.
Uh,
Hmm.
can I go over here and put down my
I know I have a habit of catching stuff on fire, but
yes, I'm gonna put down
If
my
anything, I honestly think that we should lure them back into this little corridor area, and then Luco just fucking lights this room on fire.
I mean, we can.
okay.
And
We'll
I'm
just have to
actually
get
gonna move
some-
back. And
I'm sorry, I was
Uh,
watching the YouTube video.
Wild card, bitches.
So I'm sorry, what was going on? I was watching that video.
All right, we're gonna retreat back into this area right here, and then we'll do something to activate the zombie body after these all enter here, and then as it's shutting, Luco can set it ablaze. Do what he does best.
and I'm also gonna throw in a bomb in there.
Fuck yeah, I love it.
You have a bomb?
You
I
have a
have-
bomb?
I have a flask
Oh.
of oil, tinderbox, and ball bearings, so I'd say so.
There's a makeshift bomb.
Wow, God, bitches.
All right, so you're retreating back.
And a zombie head.
He does have that. Yeah.
Have we?
I can I'm going to assist with this plan. I'm gonna use my movable rod and prop it in between this door.
Come.
So this door
I'm
now
gonna
has the
go-
immovable rod
Yes.
placed in it. Okay.
So it cannot close.
Okay.
Let's see.
And I can
Wait. Let me check inventory.
Have we figured out how we're gonna move the body?
I
'Cause
think I
have an
got it.
idea.
I have an idea too.
Who all has rope?
I
we'll have to use rope. I still have my arms out.
We all have rope.
Are you able to reach it and make it to the door in time?
The door's
Well, let's see. So
the door has my immovable rod in it, so it can't close.
Ooh.
And my
Okay.
my arms go up to 10 feet.
Nice. Let me write that down real quick.
yeah, I mean,
So,
if we tie two of our ropes together, we can make it go 20, and then we can just stand over here.
I'm gonna
I can
give
also
you guys
throw a dead
all.
zombie at it.
I'm gonna give you guys all one action, and then that's it because the zombies
Okay.
are breaking through this door.
Fair enough. All right, I'm booking it out, waiting for the rest of the plan to come together.
Okay.
All right, so cross left the area. Everything that you guys did before is already gonna stick, but now
Gotcha.
you all have one last action before the zombies actually break through the door and start coming into this hallway.
All right.
Unlucky roll. They rolled at 18.
All right, Luca, what are you doing?
So are we gonna tie the ropes together that we can drag the body out? Because then we can just go stand in the doorway and then
I
drag the
think
body.
Ruben's got the bodies, or not? Sorry, I think Sonia's got the bodies.
Yeah,
And
you
you
do
get
that.
the body, okay.
Yeah.
If you're getting the body, I'm backing up, and I'm just gonna position myself
Fuck yeah.
back here.
All right.
Prepare for the onslaught.
So Sona, you're gonna pull the body off the pressure plate.
Yes. No, hold on, sure. Right.
So are you doing that right now, or what are you doing? You waiting for something? What's the game plan?
I'll hold on to the rod, the immovable rod. I'm not sure if it'll move or not, but I'm just doing it just in case so I can pull it out as soon as Sonia needs to leave.
Yep, I'll put a body from right here and then run out.
Oh, hell yeah. Here we go.
All right, so the pressure plate is removed. There's no zombie on it, and as you do that, the zombies start pouring into this hallway. They break the door down off its hinges, and the
I start cracking my knuckles.
The
Light it up,
nothing
boy.
happens when you remove the zombie from the the pressure plate. But as the zombies kind of break through this door and walk through the hall, one of them obviously is clumsy and it steps right on the pressure plate, and you hear all the doors in this hallway lock. And as you heard the lock, you could hear something from down the hall just ran into this door as well, but it was unable to break it. But your door remains open. Your door tried to slam and hit the immovable rod, and then slowly reopened. So this door is completely open. But from what you can tell, these doors have now been sealed shut. But all
Cast
the
your fire and
zombies
let's slam this shit
are
shut.
out of here.
All right. How do we judge my bomb damage?
look it
Well,
up.
you'd have to make the bomb, and I don't think you're gonna have enough time to do that right
True.
now.
You can just throw oil.
Yeah, like you could
that's-
do some
I
you
never
could do
got my
some action.
That's a valid point. He could just throw the oil out to be
Yeah,
like an
you
extra.
could do some things like if you want to throw the oil out on them and then light fire or something, but you're not gonna have enough time to create a bomb because they're all out in the room now and they're already starting to come towards you guys.
I will
Yeah,
throw
if
a
you just
flask
yeet the
of
oil
water
out
in
there.
What's happening?
I'll be throwing a flask of oil.
Give me a dexterity. Actually, go sleight of hand. Let me get a sleight of hand check from you.
1 second. Because I was depleting my inventory and making the bomb with my stretchy leather pants and tinderbox ball bearing full of oil. So.
Yeah, I was down for the bomb, but their zombies rolled really well and wanted to come say hi.
Oh no.
All right, I should be back up. Why is it not taking?
The zombies rolled really well and they wanted to come say hi.
Okay, so sorry, what'd you say? Slide it.
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand.
Oh snap!
Okay. So as the zombies all come through this door, you could quickly reach into your pack and you have the flat. It's like what is this? Like a metal flask, glass flask. What is this flask of oil?
Glass.
It's a glass flask. Okay, so you take your glass flask and what are you doing with this exactly? You're throwing it at them.
I'll be throwing it at the ground.
Okay, so you throw it at the ground. Where you aiming
Their
here?
feet.
At like right in the front here.
Probably right here.
Right here.
there.
Okay.
Perfect.
So you throw it and the oil splatters and it kind of takes up like this whole area where the circle is. Some oil spills out onto the zombies and onto the floor. And then yeah, so if you have a plan, now's the time, or we're gonna be rolling for initiative.
Luco.
What's up?
My knuckles are cracked. I'm ready to go. I mean, can I cast something right now?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine. They're
Oh, God.
someone
Okay,
towards
so-
you, but
Okay, so how many of these things are affected by the oil? Right now.
these 4 in the front.
The 4 in the front. Okay.
Quick question as well. Will the oil just increase the damage because the duration of the fire just weakening them a little bit more? Because I don't think that this attack, unless it's a fucking huge fire, is going to eliminate them.
Yeah, who knows? We'll see what happens.
Okay.
All right, Sparky
All right,
boy,
well.
let's go.
All right. Let's,
This motherfucker up.
yeah, it's gonna. Well, let's see, because I still should have.
-1, they all become
Yeah.
fire resistant.
If he heals them, I am throwing that dagger straight in the trash.
All this prep just to use the dagger to stab one. All right.
Wrong
Let
weapon.
me check. Wrong weapon. Oh no. All right. Let me. Oh my gosh, I can't think of it. There we go. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, we Gouda. Okay. I am going to.
Dress it.
Can I use like an action and bonus action?
No, you can get one shot and then it's gonna go to initiative.
a
In
life
that
force.
case, I will cast this with a sorcery point. That way it'll double the range, so it gets the full 30, so it'll hit every single one of them.
Oh yeah. Burn, motherfuckers.
So that's the damage is 10.
Yeah, it's 10, and then if they save, then they take half.
Okay. Oh, I gotta roll so many. What's the save? Is it dexterity?
Everyone is catching fire.
Is it dexterity?
15 dex. Yep.
Dexterity. Okay.
Honestly, if you want to save yourself some rolls, just do 2 rolls and then take it like half and half.
Or I was gonna roll everybody.
Fair enough.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So anyone that is
two make it.
Only 2 saves.
you said there's 2
17
of
and
them.
15.
So 2 of them are saved. Okay. I'm gonna make it easy. The 2 in the back.
Perfect.
It's logical.
And then can you roll 1 d6 for me?
Ooh, nice.
So the,
Oh,
the
yeah.
the 4 that had the oil are gonna take an additional 6 damage. What's the total damage that it dealt? 10?
Will be, 10. So 16 to the front 4. And then 10 to the back 5. And then 5 to the last 2.
Nice. Good hit.
Arr.
You just hear maniacal laughter.
Wait, no, they do this.
I've been calm this entire time, and now I look like just some mad scientist, insane dude. And
The explosion from the oil knocked your hair back.
He's cackling. Oh, this is fire and brimstone.
So the 2 in the
It
back took
really
half
did
damage. They only
glowing.
took 5, right?
Yes.
Yep. Back 2 take 5, middle 5 take 10, front 4 take 16.
Got it. All right. So okay, let me write my notes here. This is gonna get real fun. There's gonna be a shit ton of zombies.
Yeah.
But we're gonna start initiative. Let me open that up. Clear it.
I could have used my bonus action. I would have cast Burning Hands a second time.
All right,
Just
so
lit the entire room
everyone
up.
roll for initiative. Luco, you'll be going last here.
Is my rod still in the door?
Yes.
Yeah, it's still blocking. So if something was to try and close that door, that rod's gonna block it.
Who all
Okay.
can move it?
Anybody can move it.
Anyone that
Noise.
pushes the button.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's a button.
I just want to
on
make
top.
sure it wasn't like Thor's hammer or something.
No.
Nah.
Okay,
Nice,
people.
dude.
All right, Luco, you will
Yes.
go last
Take
because you rolled
the
a 20. But we'll see who. I got a shit ton of zombies I gotta work with here. Hold on.
You can treat them as a horde in this role
Yeah,
once.
I think that would make a lot of sense as well because like zombies are usually hive mind anyways.
So,
I've
yeah.
never done that. We'll see how it works. Sure, I'm down.
Yeah. Usually it's like just the rolls and stuff. Like you can roll a lot, but for like attack roll it'd be 1.
Wait, I clicked the map again.
Mac has 5 initiative. Doors closed.
11 attacks. Oh my
Oops.
gosh.
I clicked the wrong thing. There we go. -1.
Oh,
No.
yeah.
They're
The
Yeah,
dagger's
so-
curse comes back.
So it's gonna go Severo, Cross, Sona, Luco, and then the zombie horde.
Well, before we get this party started, there's 2 ways we can go about this. We have initiative, and we can do the first attacks. So, do we want to close the door and figure something out, or do we want to just fight them now that they're weakened?
I'm still maniacally laughing in the doorway.
Sonia, what do you think?
I mean, something has to be real strong with our rod, so that can stay there. It'll block some of them if they're not too smart to go under or above it.
Yeah, I would say the rod is not gonna be moved by the zombies. They're not smart enough to push the button. It'd have to be pure chance.
Yeah, I mean they can make a strength roll to move it, but it's A high strength roll. So I'm just gonna leave that
Doesn't it require
there.
like 30 strength to move or something like that.
It's something crazy.
Yeah.
Look it up again.
I would say we just off and pull the gems out of the face, or the thing's face again, real quick.
But the rod's still in the way.
Yeah, so either we keep the rod there and just fight them off one by
Funny.
one, or you
Yeah,
remove
so
the
we
rod
part.
and then close the door.
I think we can take them. I can just take the door, fucking put up a brick wall there, and then just keep taking pot shots at them, I guess.
Okay, that'll give me time to make a bomb in the back then.
And you got a bow. Sonya, do
I
you
do.
have any long range attacks?
I think I still have my arms, so they go up to
Perfect.
10 feet. Go punch them.
Imagine like octopus tentacles just going over and smacking the shit out of the horde.
Yeah, so I can a little bit of range. Yeah, I can smack
Alrighty.
him.
If you want to start us off, Severo.
How far is a bow's range? Is that something I can look up?
It's
It should say
30.
in your item.
Yeah.
I think it's 30. Or no, 60. 60 is the good range, and
It's,
like 120 is like half
Its
range.
range is, I think it's 80.
80?
Actually. I think it's pretty far. It's a short bow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, short bow range says 80.
Ignore that.
Yeah, 80, then 300. 320. God
Ignore.
damn.
Yeah, 320 is crazy.
What kind of short bow you got? The crossbow doesn't go that far.
Sword of death.
That's true. So you're shooting at one of these zombies here.
Yeah, I guess the first one in the front.
This one. All right. That hits the on fire damaged zombie, and it drops to his knees, and that's it. He's dead. That's it for
It's
him.
one down, 10 to go.
I'm just gonna remove them as they die, so it's a little less.
Then I'm gonna dash back here to the table.
I like it. Get a height advantage.
All right.
Um,
Cross, you're up. Remember, you guys can't share the same space in this doorway. You have to go either in to the door, or you have to stay behind. You can't.
can
you
I
can't share the
move
space.
him?
You pick him up.
Yeah, you're gonna. You'd have to talk to him about it.
He's laughing.
I don't have a problem with it. You're gonna. You'd have to roll if you didn't agree.
Luco is just sitting and standing in front of me, laughing maniacally still, and so I just
He's
grab
actually,
him
like, now
and shake
ducking
him,
his knees.
and I'm like,
He's curled up in a ball.
I pick him up
Laughing.
as the ball, and then just set him right behind me, and then pat him on the head, and then I cast. Where is it at? There we go. +3 to my armor class, or you grant you a shield bonus to armor class equal to your charisma modifier minimum of +3. My charisma modifier is 4 and 19. So
It's 4.
So it's +4.
awesome. So that means I have 22 armor class.
Yeah, what's your arm class now? 16? 17?
18.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solid. Do I get to do an attack, or is that my move? Was casting that's channel divinity thing.
I would use as your bonus action. It doesn't say there
Okay.
if it has to be an action or not.
Then I'm just gonna toss my shield out, or not my shield. Actually, I have a javelin. I'm gonna chuck that fucking thing at somebody. There you go. I chuck that one at. Actually, wait. Let me move my character real quick. So I take Luco's spot. I fucking shield up, and as I cast my shield, what is it called? Sacred Shield. You can see like a glow behind my shield, like reflecting off of it from my tattoo. And then I pick up my javelin and then just chuck it at this one.
All right. So hits for 6. Uh, 5. So it hits the zombie, and the javelin hits it straight in the chest, and it drops to its knees. And it looks like it's down for the count, but it actually gets back up and kind of stumbles forward. The javelin still hanging out of its chest, the handle. So it wasn't. It looked like it was down, but it actually got back up and still going. Sona, you're up.
One thing, actually. Oh.
The dog fucked up.
You know I got more up here,
How big's the doorway?
It's like 5 feet.
How big's this chair?
I like where you're going with this.
See, about 5 feet. Eyeballing it, it looks like the chair could fit through the door.
We're just gonna like turn it at a different angle.
Yeah. So I don't have any other. I have some darts. I don't know what they do. Let's just.
Yeah, you just throw them.
Oh. I will ask Luco to move out the way. And actually, I'm small, so I probably just sit right there. And
Yeah, you guys have a lot more space because you're not in the doorway.
I'm gonna take out. What would that be? Unarmed? For the
Let me
darts?
see if there's a dart.
You should just click dart and it should have damage on it. Is it
Uh,
not?
no.
1d4 piercing, finesse, thrown range 2060.
Guess I'll just throw those. Now, can I throw two unarmed thing? No.
Say it again.
So can I throw two? Because I had the monk unarmed stuff.
Can you link me monk unarmed real quick?
That's not it. That's not it. That's it. I think this is it.
Ooh, that's a fun one.
That's the ability I can use to punch at the second action.
I don't think so because this is melee weapons. Unarmed strikes and monk weapons, which are short swords and simple melee weapons. So no.
No, alright. Well,
That's fine. After we pick off a few, we'll just be able to charge in.
yeah. Put a dart in one of my extra hands and charge that up and throw it.
Which one are you aiming at here?
Just none really, just chucking in there. I'll say this one's what I'm aiming at.
I roll d4.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
No damage. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna have the dart hit. That's fine. You can't really miss because there's such a big horde. You throw the dart and it hits it. Oh, someone left,
Welcome back.
and they're back.
All right.
All right, Luco, you're up now.
That one.
don't like the look of this.
I'll still be tweaking a little bit,
Just
and I'm
like
gonna
arrows right
slow.
through me.
Yeah.
You better duck.
Yep.
I'm just gonna kind of try to
Turn
push
around with
my
that
horse
shield.
back a little bit as I get in front of him. If he will allow, then I'm gonna go back into the doorway
You
with
guys
my
are fighting
tweaky
against these
eye.
zombies.
Yeah.
Well, if you move in front of me, you won't be able to move back behind me.
Correct.
So can I roll a saving throw of acrobatic saving throw to see if I don't take any damage from this? I don't mind taking damage from this. I got 30 health to spare.
I mean,
I don't know what he's doing yet.
Yeah, we don't. He could be dropping a
All I
nuke.
It's fire,
I'm gonna burn
and
that
I'm
room
standing in
again.
front of him.
Yep.
I mean, are you crouching down?
I'm definitely in like a stance where like I'm like shoulder down, like I don't know, like
Healed up. Yeah, I know.
yeah,
You're talking
healed
about,
up.
like,
Thank you.
Yeah.
like
I am
below no one has a
6'1".
shield out. Yeah, that's kind of
like-
tall.
Yeah.
I mean, if
I'll
you're
do an
cool with it,
Yeah, I'll do an acrobatic saving throw. If I get a saving throw, my guy ducks. If I don't, you're gonna singe my neck here and probably my beard. That's okay. Don't hurt me too
deal.
bad.
All right. In that case,
Roll 2 crits.
Literally, crits are on my fucking ears.
you're going through my phone now.
Hey, the acrobatics is good though. Should be able to dodge.
You want me to roll a acrobatic saving throw, or is that acrobatics
That's
roll
it.
fine?
That's yeah, just acrobatics.
Okay.
What are you doing, buddy?
Conjuring up something right now.
Or okay. The headphones died, so.
All good. You actually are coming in more clear.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Okay, that works. Alrighty. So. Oh, but then I can't expend that one. Oh yeah, I have to use the range part. Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna expend my last sorcery point to double the range of my spell. And then burn.
So you're doing the same spell as before?
Yep, same spell as before. And then did these guys still have like the oil or anything like that on them, or is that all gone?
Nah, that burnt off. Did the extra damage.
And this will just be up to this point. The back two are just out of range.
Got it. So I need
So
1,
these
2,
front,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8.
And we'll just go in order. We'll start 1 here and then go 2, 3, so on and so forth. So it's dexterity again. Saving throw.
Yes, 15.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. So 15 dodges.
So
Yeah.
4 makes 4 fails.
Let's go in order. So dodges. This gets hit, and the damage is 8.
Yes. Half is 4 for the other ones.
Okay, so everything hits, just half. Got it. Okay, so dead. He takes 4.
Burn.
You see 4 zombies do the thriller shuffle out the way.
He takes 8. He takes 8. He takes 8. He takes half. I might have made one take extra, but that's fine. So he's at 8, and then That's fine. We'll do it that way. So they all get burned. You kill a couple of them, just singed to ash, and then the rest are just burning on fire. And the room is just ablaze. Cross, you can feel the heat coming from the room as more and more of the zombies just light on fire. Thank goodness you removed that that valuable rug. All
I've
right.
now added it as a personality trait that I have found a new love for fire.
So now it
Funny
is
thing.
Horde of Zombies' turn. Let me see here. Yeah, really can't attack. That's fine. So across the three, only these three zombies are really able to reach into the doorway, and everything else they're just moving forward
Okay.
and kind of piling on top of each other, but
Yeah,
they can't actually
no
reach
sir.
you. Oh, I just moved the world.
Earthquake.
So they're going to. I'm treating them as horde, so they're going to attack. You're gonna. The first two are gonna miss because I'm just gonna kind of combine all their shit.
That's fine.
And then the final one does hit. And that's gonna hit for 4 damage.
Okay.
So to explain the reason why I was saying that oops is the first one doesn't break your armor class, the second one combined with the first one does, so the third one's just gonna do damage. If you're curious on how that went down. So you take 4 from this guy here.
I'm not 26 health.
Yeah. And then that is the Horde's turn. Severo, you're up. From like your vantage point or where you are, you can easily see this one and these two are kind of around like you can see them, but they have a little bit of their body blocked from the doorway.
Guess we're going for the face of this guy. Use my short bow
Let your
again.
arrows rain true.
Yeah. Alright. Let's see. Arrow, short bow.
At least don't miss. I mean, I'll be fine. 'Cause
Yeah, just roll a d20 for because it's narrow. Let's roll a d20 real quick.
What's he need to hit to make it?
More so, what does he need to hit to not make it is what I'm looking at.
Oh.
Yeah,
Ooh.
he's fine. The arrow whizzes by your head, and then hits the zombie for 11
Just killed.
damage, which is enough. Which is enough to take this one out. And as that one dies, I'm just gonna move them forward. So the next zombie kind of takes its spot. And Severo, that was your action. If you want to move or do a bonus action, go for it.
Is it possible to hide? So they can't see me behind something and get sneak attack damage?
I think you do disengage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you gotta do disengage.
Go for that.
Then you can stealth, then sneak attack next turn.
Yeah, that way the next turn you do sneak.
You need to take out one more so they'll all be in range.
You said he says the
as he
group.
whispers across his ear.
Yeah.
Kill one more.
One more and over.
Cross, it's actually your
The
turn.
hair's all singed.
Cross, you're just kind of sweating now because there's so much fire in front of you, and then arrow just whizzed by your head.
And I'm in
You're,
full armor.
Yep, you're just sweating bullets.
Oh, is it my turn? My bad.
Yep, your turn. No problem.
You have any sweep attacks?
I do not. I mainly just have single person or buffs. Can I pull my javelin out of one of the zombies and then do an attack? Or would that count as 2 rolls or 2
I think you-
No, you can
actions?
pull your javelin out. That's fine.
They-
That'll be your
Alrighty.
bonus action.
They throw it. I don't know if it's still. I don't know which zombie is stuck in, but
I'm gonna pull it out of this zombie.
Mhm.
And then I'm going to just hit the one in front of me with my. Actually, I can hit this one, right?
Yeah.
Luco, is that the one you want me to hit?
Um,
bring 'em all in
probably, because
range?
then they'll stack up in
Yeah,
here.
buddy. Decent.
That's a good roll.
yeah.
Okay.
And I'm hitting this one.
Let's see. What is this one? Okay, so that hits for 8. So you swing, you take the zombie's arm. You cut it actually right in half. And you think it's dead, it stops moving, but then it starts crawling towards the door now.
I
And
got
it
something
is-
at the lower end too.
What's that?
Now we got something on like not
Yeah.
just like, or I guess a different level. So like I'll have to get it because I'm the only one that can really reach it.
Yeah, it's on the floor now, so like it's really hard to see for Sona, Luco, and especially Severo. So
Did I waste my bonus action pulling out that javelin? Could I use that to attack?
no, I don't think you attack twice.
Okay. Okay. I just
I
wanted
don't
to
think
double check.
I have to look. I don't think paladins have 2 attacks.
I don't think so either.
You know that I think it's higher level.
Alrighty. And I'm just gonna stay put, so that ends my turn.
Sona, you're up.
All right. Since throwing a dart didn't really work. I'm gonna step on top of Cross. I'm small.
What are you doing right now? You're sitting on Cross's shoulders.
Yeah. And then I'm gonna just punch the first one, zombie. Actually.
Although I might
Yeah.
accidentally catch you on fire now.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah. Hit the first zombie. With
We
mine.
Yeah.
definitely could have retreated.
Yeah.
We could have.
Could have.
He likes to burn. He's in the mood right now.
I'm in a
True.
mood.
Fair enough.
Although now Cross is going to have an imprint of Sona's burnt buns on your shoulders.
Well,
Yeah.
that's like the only part of my neck that's not burned.
And then okay,
All
do,
right.
do it twice.
Doing it twice. Okay. So the first hit, hold on 1 second. Let me see. Yeah. So the first hit, you took it down, but then the zombie got back up. But then you went for another unarmed strike with your astral arm, and that was enough to smash the zombie's head. And this time it did not get back up. So that's it for
Oh, Ash.
zombie.
Mm,
And then that is your turn. You move forward, and I'm using your bonus action as climbing up on Cross's shoulders.
yeah, it's fine.
And Luco, you're up. You kind of hard for you now to see through the doorway because you have 2 people kind of blocking it.
It's okay. It's just a cone. I just have to aim for the doorway.
What's your move here? You're lighting everyone on fire.
Yeah, I'm letting everything on fire again.
You gotta sacrifice a few to save the many.
Exactly. I'll get you guys back up. Worst case scenario.
If
If
you
you
are
guys are
Cross,
cool with it, I'm
Sona, and the
totally
many are
lighting you guys on
Severo.
fire. as well.
Yeah,
Yep, if you guys are cool with it, I'm lighting you on fire.
that's fine.
Do we need to do
Deal.
saving throws before?
Yeah, you'll do the saving throw afterwards for Dex
Come.
for having it, but absolutely, you're all are gonna catch fire.
Come.
All right. Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
What's the range? Are all the zombies getting hit from this?
Let me.
Fuck.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Not the back one.
Okay.
So the front 5 are all gonna take 7.
I bat flip off of across his head.
Mazmorra does, like, Ruben never roll under 20.
From the force that it took for you, like you pushing
One
off my back.
Yeah,
I'm
you
like
did.
When
forward, but
only
it's
one
like,
takes half, right? How much damage is he doing? 7. So I'm just gonna round it up to 4. And then dead. This one took 7.
Yep.
Right there. This one dead. And this one took 7. All right. So as you cast that cone, Sona, your astral arms like for you grab a hold of the top of the door and like flip you up. So you don't get hit by much of the burn here. You take like very slight damage from the fire.
Like 1 damage.
Honestly, I'm gonna. That's a nat 20, so we're just gonna go with your arms pulled you out of the way. You don't take any damage from the fire.
Nice.
This was like as like an instinctual thing. It's not something that you even like controlled and knew was coming. The fire just your arms like sensed it and just pulled you out of the way.
Yeah.
Unluckily for Cross, he doesn't have that, and he
Yeah.
just takes the full
My ass
brunt of
turned
the
around.
fire.
I
head is
turned
fully
around, stared
exposed
directly
now.
like, "What are you doing?" And then it fucking plowed right in the face.
Is it
So
new
yeah,
hit?
you take that full.
7.
Is that a? And actually, that's a
That's a-
one.
yeah.
You rolled a natural 1, so you actually get hit by the fire and then fall into the room. So please put your character right there.
Did I get hit for a 7?
You're getting hit for the full 7, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yep,
I'm at 19 now.
You're not taking extra damage, but you're in the room now with the zombies.
Correct. Ew.
It has a new haircut and now he's in this room with
And then a
zombies.
few of the zombies just disintegrate into ash. The zombie here on the end is just completely charred and like its skin is like bubbled, boiled, and burned. It's just not looking great. And then the other couple zombies here are on fire, but they're not looking as bad for wear as the one here on the bottom. Luca, what else you got going on for this turn?
That might be it.
Another
That
one.
was my last level 1 spell, so I can't cast any more level 1 spells.
Okay.
What did
I
you
have level 2 spells.
Ooh, but I do have a sorcery point.
That sounds good for you, Cross.
Yeah.
Uh,
I'm gonna move over to here whenever I get a chance.
I'm going to use my last sorcery point to cast an additional spell. Oh, wait, I'll have to cast one. No more fire. No more fire. We're okay.
Hey, what now?
Let's see. Okay, actually, maybe yeah, there might be more fire. But yeah. See.
He goes, no more
It's
fire.
It's just a
Technically.
target. It's not a wall.
Technically.
Luco at the end of this or at the end of
Oh.
this session.
Oh.
So what is this? You're casting firebolt at whom now?
Whichever one was the one that had like its flesh falling off.
That was this one down here. That's enough to burn him alive. He's gone.
Well, this just the hit, I think. That's not the
Yeah.
actual damage.
Oh no, the 9's the damage. That's enough.
Does it
Is
hit
that
though?
damage the 9?
Yeah, but does it
The
hit
8's
though?
the hit.
The
Yeah.
8 hits. Yeah, it just hits.
The 8 is 2 hit, I think, right? Or is it actually? Let me check that.
What do you need to roll to be able to hit the zombies?
Because this
8.
should be an attack. I
It's
think.
8.
Okay, nice.
Alright. Any more fire
Yeah.
there, boy?
Yeah, because that's the actual attack, not the damage.
the 8 there, right? Is the actual attack?
Is the actual attack, not the damage.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but that still hits, and then the 9's the damage. That's enough to take it out.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Couldn't see through all the smoke. He shot a fireball in there.
The smoke's coming from my beard.
All right, so I've been just like I did the last time. As the space is open, the zombies move forward. So that's their movement before they go, and then here's their movement, and they're all going to attack Cross because that's the only one they could reach.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Damn, one of them smacks the shit out of me.
So we gives you the people's
So-
elbow.
Really in a lot of trouble here.
Which one is it? That one's got a personal vendetta.
I'm gonna do the people's elbow.
Literally. I'm over here blocking the other two, and then I know where the fucking people's elbow comes over and smacks me in the back.
So you take
Ouch.
10 damage here.
Okay.
And that is the zomboid's turn. Severo, you can now see into the room because Sonia dropped from the ceiling, and Cross and her aren't like double blocking the door. So now you can kind of see through. You can see this guy clearly, and these two are kind of in a little bit of cover just because of the door frame.
Which one has the most health?
I'm at 9 health now.
Jesus.
You can't really tell which one has the most health, but you can tell that this one is worse for wear based off of fire damage. He's the one that has the most burns and flesh burns, but the other two you couldn't tell the difference.
Okay, we're shooting for this one then.
Go ahead and roll.
With the sneak attack modifier. Snipe.
19 hits for 16 damage. Can it roll that? I'll just check anyway. Yeah, so that takes him down. The arrow strikes true right in between the eyes, and it just falls to the ground.
Murked.
And it is no longer with us. Rest in peace.
Must forever destroy the brain.
Sever, are you gonna move anywhere, or that's gonna end your go?
I guess I'll move up with everybody else now.
All right. Cross, you've been burnt and bludgeoned. You're not doing too great, but it is your turn.
I'm gonna go ahead and tag in Sonya to tank. I'm gonna run back here for a little bit. And then I'm going to cast Lay on Hands.
Me.
Equal to your paladin level times 5. So I'm a level 3 paladin times 5, 15 health.
Yep. He spends what?
You
One
get
point.
15 health.
Yep.
Nice.
So I'm not 24.
Much better.
Is that my like bonus action, or
I think that's your action. As an action, you can touch a creature.
Yeah.
okay? So I wouldn't be able to attack and lay on hands. I would either have
Correct.
to lay on hands or attack.
Yeah.
Okay. Alrighty, I'm good.
All right. So
And you can do that to yourself.
Yes.
yeah, he land hands himself.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna look away. Several.
Sona, you're up. 2 zombies left.
All right.
Whoop their ass.
The one up on the top is really burnt and looking in rough shape, and this one is the one all the way in the back, so it really got the least amount of the fire.
Okay. Might as well. I am gonna hit the one in front of me.
Alrighty. How many key points do you have left?
I have 2. I'm about to use another one. I'm gonna use Quarterstaff. Poke it in the stomach.
Bunk. Oh, you more than poked it.
Yeah. And
That's a personal
then
Kind of like what Cross is doing right now.
And hit with the flutter bows. And one, two,
Both hit. Let me see damage for both, please.
one.
9 and 9. Sheesh.
Yeah, and
That's you just beat the crap out of that thing. If you want to go ahead and describe the death.
I go to poke her in the stomach. It goes like in the stomach. Then my two extra arms just clap his head. And it just explodes.
All right. That's one dead zombie.
All right.
What are you doing here? You're gonna stand your ground. You're gonna move your character.
I'll move back. Let the fireboard do his thing. Unimpeded. That's my turn.
Luco, you're up. Everyone's very scared of you and ran from the door now. So the zombie
Blame them.
moved forward, and this is the last one. This is the one that's extremely charred and burnt.
Goes on a nuke.
Let's shoot some more fire. No, I will definitely look a little tired at this point because I've shot so much fire. But 22 probably hits.
Definitely a good hit. Why is the damage number so low?
Just
rolled low, 1d10.
Oh, I see. I see.
Yeah,
Oh,
There's
yep.
no modifiers or anything like that. Yeah.
Gotcha.
So you hit it with the fireball, and the fireball is hot, and its flesh is just scorched and burning. It's so much so that it's like decayed body. Its arm just kind of like melts off, like it melts the tendons and everything that's holding it together, and the arm just falls to the ground. And that's it for your. Well, you can move or do a bonus action if you'd like.
Can I just kick this thing in the face?
don't use the dagger.
You're not.
I use the dagger of healing.
The dagger of healing. Its arm just flies back up and attaches its socket.
Sitting in the chair. God damn it!
What's your go here?
I don't. There's nothing else I can do, so I think I'm just gonna move back to there.
All right.
All right, Severo, fuck him up.
So it goes in.
It's the zombie's up actually. The one-armed burnt to a crisp zombie. Let's see what he can do. So he's gonna finally made his way to the door after a long, hard journey.
There's a rod right there still.
He walks and he bumps into the rod, and then it like he almost kind of just ends up like pushing through and like limboing underneath it. And then his body kind of snaps back up as he gets close. And he gets to Sona, and he's going to, with his one last arm, take a swing at you. And it does not hit. He's swinging a miss. He's
swinging his elbow.
That's his turn. He should stick to limbo. He's better at that. And now it's your turn, Zebra. One zombie left, and he's looking real rough.
Please don't blow him up.
I throw the bomb at.
Alright, let's just end this. There you go.
Oh.
All right, that hits. That's enough to kill. So go ahead and describe the finishing blow for the combat.
I stab him right in the crotch with the rapier handle sticking out, with the rat, of course, on top of it, and kick the rapier handle as he flies back into his room.
Just to get more of a little bit more of a visual, where's the rat in regards to your rapier? Is it like towards the hilt?
You
So
keep slotting this
if
back and forth.
you have the hilt of the rapier, right, and then the blade. The rat is butthole side down towards the hilt, with the mouth facing forward, so the venom is coming out of the rat's mouth.
So as you stab the zombie through the junk, you just have the rat just go straight into his junk as well.
Yeah, that rat
At first, exactly.
was given a little bit of teeth action.
Nice.
Added
It's
that
an
extra one bonus
wound
damage.
Yeah.
All right. And that's it for the combat. Zombies are all dead.
How many did we kill exactly?
11.
11, I think.
Was it 11? I thought it was 10.
I thought it was more.
It was 11.
11. Yeah. Alrighty. With all those motherfuckers dead, is there anything in these two rooms worth checking out before we open up that room?
I need to heal myself first.
Yeah, you guys are kind of hurting. I kind of want to end the session soon.
Fair
I was
enough.
thinking you guys do a short rest and we'll pick it up from next time.
So we could we retreat back to our private den since we aren't healthy enough to fight the boss?
No, I was
I would
just
just sit in this room.
Yeah.
so you're just gonna do a short
Okay.
rest here. I would probably recommend just closing that.
I call the table.
I'll take
Alright,
out.
I grab. Go ahead.
Take my rod back.
No, I want the fireplace. I must
Nope.
go home.
Nope.
You can be as close to the fire as you want, but I'm gonna go right over here.
Far
No,
away from
here.
it as possible. You're scarred.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oops.
So,
Alright.
do you guys have hit dice on your character sheet?
Yes.
Yes.
If you want to heal, you could use one of your hit dice to try and heal some of your wound damage.
Okay. I think mine's
Where the
Kind
hit
of like a
dice
Far
at?
Cry thing.
right under your HP points. This total.
Yeah.
His
is-
fingers back into place.
Oh, hit dice.
Yeah, so you should have. How many do you have there? Oops.
It
not-
says 3.
Yes, you have 3 dice. So, if you use one, it'll heal you for whatever that dice roll is. You could choose to do more than one if you want to. I think you're pretty healthy, right? You have maximum
Yeah.
30 HP. You got like 24. So it's up
Yeah.
to you. I mean, you use multiple hit dice, or you just use one, and that goes for everybody.
I'm just gonna use 1.
Okay.
Get up to full health for next session.
And then you
Same.
all leveled.
Oh.
Well, not leveled. Excuse me. But you all got a lot of experience because that was 11 times 50.
So 550, 2050. We should all be at 2050 then after that one because we
Yeah.
were at 1500 before.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on. That's not 2500 experience. Yeah, it's 11 times 5, so 550 experience for everybody.
I will
Oh,
not
yeah.
be most useful in this next fight because short rests don't give me any of my spell slots back.
It should be at.
Well, as long as you don't stab him with the dagger, we're good.
Nope.
Well, you at least know you've checked out majority of the rooms here. You have 2 rooms that you didn't look into yet, but only one room has that you did look into, you know, it has something in it waiting for you.
Oh, thank you.
Oh no, I'm sorry, 3 rooms that you didn't check. The 3 corners.
Yep.
Did you guys level from that or no? Was that not enough?
No, from
Yeah.
that last we did not.
Okay.
I am up to full health. Week 2.
Give me 1 second.
Yeah.
See, 2700 is the next level. So you still need another 650.
Okay, what does your
What?
little hand say?
Um,
Be a long or short rest for that.
Short rest. Wait, oh fuck. It's a long rest.
Yeah.
There's something on here about a short rest. No, I don't think so. Oh well, that's fine. We'll just swap out tanking.
Alright, so I'll get my key points back.
Yeah.
Short or long. Yeah, okay, so I'll get my key points back. I'll be up to snuff next time.
All right. So yeah, good job. That zombie room was pretty sketchy room that I made for you guys.
Yeah.
Um depending you guys did a good job on your plan there, because it could have been that fight could have been really hard if you guys didn't do a lot of damage so early on to
Yep.
them.
No
Yeah.
joke.
But yeah, that was a good fight. This this session was a lot more fighting.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
this is a really good session.
Yeah, the castle was a little scarier than probably you guys were anticipating.
Yeah.
Yes.
I didn't think there.
Definitely.
I didn't know we are gonna have. I think you guys handled the fights pretty well. I thought I was a little nervous for you guys for this one, but you guys did it. So should
We
be
hit our human
Very
flamethrower
nice.
over there.
Literally.
yeah.
And me getting these
Um,
astral hands was nice.
Whenever you guys, I have enough like material for another session as soon as you guys are ready. So just let me know what day you guys want to do it, and I'm ready for it.
All right.
I'm gonna say the 26th.
Sure, that's what you guys want to do. I'm down. If you guys want to, if you guys are available earlier, I'm also down for that. So just let me know.
Okay. Well, good shit.
Um,
Good job
yeah.
slaying zombies. Great job DMing Joe.
Yeah, you guys burnt the shit out of them.
Yeah, well, Luco did. Let's get
Yeah.
fancy
26th,
fists.
and maybe a little late.
No worries.
I'm out traveling in the field, so I think I'll be in Pennsylvania. So it would technically be 4 o'clock there. I should be able to still join. It'll just be probably like a little later.
Yeah. If you need to delay it, let us know. I mean, it's not that big of a deal. In all honesty, it wasn't that big of a deal like going a month. At least I didn't mind. Because I was pretty busy like the last couple weeks, so it was honestly kind of nice.
Likewise.
Yep. Yeah, it's whatever works for you guys. As I said, I have I had plenty of time to like think of stuff, so I'm ready for the next session whenever you guys are. So just let me know.
Hell
All
yeah.
right.
Sounds good.
In regards to the most recent long break we had, I was wanting to. So, Joe, do you have a specific way that you want us to like add on familiars or like adding to that book of Terminus? My plan is for like I was like while we were waiting inside of that den, I was like reading through it, but that'll be like me writing down like what's going to be in the book of Terminus. And now that I have my Oath of Shields, I'm going to figure out a way to incorporate that as well. But I also want to add on a familiar. Do you want us to find that in a side like mission that I can like, I don't know, like give you the backstory on, and then at the beginning of a session we'll talk about it, or how would
So
you like to do that?
familiars, if I'm not mistaken, that's like class specific for a lot of them. If you're talking about getting like a almost like more like a pet or like a companion type thing,
I'll do a
um,
companion.
you know what I mean? Like because familiars, I know warlocks have those. I'm not sure if other classes do, but if you were to say that you want to get like a wolf or a dog or something like that, then we'll just have to get you one, like, and that'll be part of the story.
Okay.
Like we could talk about it and then make it happen. Like you wouldn't be able to get it right now unless there's an animal inside the castle.
Yeah, it
You know
looks
what I
like
mean?
a paladin cannot have a familiar, so I'll have a companion.
Yeah, I'm not gonna like prevent you guys from being able to do stuff like that. I think if you want to have a pet, that's fine, but we'll make it work for the story. Then like you'd have to like be able to tame it without having like a tame skill, which would be harder than if you're the class that's able to do it.
For sure.
A phoenix.
Yeah, you need Phoenix.
More fire.
Just when you burn it and come back to life.
Yeah.
Luco gets a phoenix. I'm getting an owl.
So yeah, when we start back up, you'll be coming out of the short rest. Are you guys gonna remove the rod here, or are you gonna leave that?
I got that.
Yeah.
I have
Sonya
it.
already grabbed it.
Okay, so yeah, this door is closed and locked again. The gems fell out. So you're feeling pretty safe. You haven't checked this door, but is
This
you
door.
don't know if it's unlocked. Yeah, you don't know if it's unlocked or locked yet, but you're at least feeling safe that this door is gonna remain shut.
Come.
Alright.
Alrighty. Well, good shit. Y'all have a good night.
Yep.
Likewise.
Yep. See you guys.
Okay, later.
Peace out.
How do I leave this again? I feel so old.
You just close it.
Boop. Alrighty. Y'all have a good night.
Yep. Good night.